My microphone's just muted? Like, how did that even happen? My microphone's just muted? Alright, there it goes. Now it's working. No idea why YouTube does this shit to me every day. Like, I need to reach out to their fucking support. It never works when I need it to work, and now I'm raging. It's supposed to be sit down, open the thing, press start streaming, and it's supposed to work. Alright, I'm gonna give up. Just, I can't. Yes. Colder than dog shit in my room. YouTube always fucking me over. It always acts like I'm not logged in, even though it clearly says my fucking name. Apparently, I gotta stream the old school way every time, where you fucking put in your stream key like it's 19 fucking 86. I can't just click start streaming on OBS. I have to like have my stream key, which is annoying because then instead of having a title and like a thumbnail like it should have, it's just fucking AIDS. Oh, YouTube is testing every nerve in my body, and I don't have nerves to fucking test anymore. And here we are, it's working, but I don't have my game open, I don't have a thumbnail, I don't have a title, and I'm just fucking ranting into the abyss. YouTube is cancer. At least on my PC, for some reason. It's cancer. It only works when I don't want it to work. But when I sit down, I have a game open, I'm ready to go, I'm in a good mood. I press start streaming, it acts like I'm not logged in, my name is there, it's obvious I'm logged in. It won't work. But as soon as I'm raging, as soon as I want to jump off a bridge, then it works. Fuck you, YouTube. You're literally gonna lead to my death. Ugh. YouTube's got me. chain smoking in my apartment. Fucking YouTube. Fuck it. We're gonna play down.
Wait up, guys. Aren't we here to fuck up our life? Isn't this a fuck up your life event? I'm here, bro.
Little did you know that you're not that good.
Shit, I'm fucking great, motherfucker.
I'm killing these rappers and I've always should.
You can't rap like me, nor can you make beats.
But sometimes I'm lazy and I sit all day
I think it's cause of ADD.
playing on these fucking video games.
Headshot, touchdown.
I like to rip and I like to rhyme.
I like to rip and I love to rhyme.
I fuck it when they hate, try to nickel and dime.
Don't try to think I'm a mark, motherfucker.
No more questions, no asking why.
Don't knock on my door, neither, bitch.
808's gone off a big ol' pie.
What you mean by that, though?
Smoking on blunts and I sweat in the booth. No TH, yes I said it's booth. Can't say it right, got a fucked up tooth.
I really do, dog.
Slobber on myself when I'm ripping, that's true.
I need to see it, then it's quick.
Little did you know that I got these rhymes.
I fucking rip these lines.
Little did you know I hate nickel and dimes.
I fucking hate you, nickel and dime.
Selling these wolf tickets, why do you try? I wish you'd pass out, fuck that, I wish you die.
Die, motherfucker, die!
Hate the fucking cops and I hate teachers too.
Big motherfucker, scum motherfuckers, yeah.
When I was a kid, they said I couldn't do.
Well, fuck you, Mr. Meow.
Now I do this music and I smoke all day.
It's my middle name.
My mom hasn't met my son, no.
I know it didn't rhyme, I had to throw it in there though.
Hotter than a bitch and I'm sweating here.
I swear to God, it's fucking 1:30 in this.
Blocking my rip, I don't dare. Beer,
Keep on drinking more.
too fucking not enough sincere. Got a quarter pack, fuck that next year.
Next year I'm gonna do big things.
Blazing each one on the left of your ear.
From the left to the right.
Listen up, motherfucker, I'm right here.
You got something to say, do it, buddy. Alright.
But I know you won't.
Cause you're a fucking pussy. You never will.
You let me down.
Just like every motherfucker before you.
You reap what you sow.
So get to sewing on that blanket, bitch.
So figure it out.
I'm mental and I know that I'm crazy. And it kills me. It really kills me.
No,
It really kills me. You really kill me.
no.
You better kill me. You better kill me. You better kill me. Or I'ma kill you.
I really need help with this streaming. Like, I need someone that fully understands streaming, that gets it to work first try every time, to just like help me look through my settings, help me determine why YouTube forever throws me brick walls that I have to hop over in order to get the stream to finally come on. Like, it shows me logged in. And then I click manage broadcast, create stream. I can't even click create stream because it's grayed out. So then I'm forced to go the old ass method where I got to use my stream key. But when I do that, I have no idea how to like have my thumbnail and everything ready to go. It's a fucking problem. Is this where I show my stream key to you guys? That'd be pretty cool. I'm such a fucking loser. Everything I do, it's like I'm just I'm supposed to fail. Some of us aren't supposed to win. We're just supposed to fail all the time, no matter how hard we try. We just fail. I hate this shit. But now it's working. Apparently, even though I have no idea how to get chat on my screen, like whenever I stream via my stream key, I have no idea how to look up chat. I don't know how to chat with people. I don't know how to see if anyone's even watching. Nothing. I'm just looking at OBS. OBS. That's it. OBS. You guys don't see it. If anyone's even watching this, all you see is my fat ass fucking head. And then my Windows desktop, light blue, looking like it's 1994. But I have no idea how to check if anyone's watching. No idea how to look at chat. The only way I know how to do that is when it actually works. When I click start stream or create broadcast, start stream, all that dumb shit. And then it shows my chat window over to the right side the way yeah. It's pretty fucking neat, and I'm very happy. In case you can't tell, I'm in a really good mood right now. For the last hour, all I wanted to do was sit down, hop on Borderlands 2. I've never played it before. Well, it's a lie. I played it for about 20 minutes yesterday, just kind of dialing in the settings and shit. And I just wanted to stream my old ass playing some Borderlands 2. Seems simple enough, right? Wrong, wrong, wrong. And now I'm having a mental breakdown for hopefully 0 viewers. Hopefully 0. This is the one time I got 30 people watching me lose my goddamn mind. Why does OBS do this to me? And then when you look it up, it tries to say like, oh, check your internet connection. The most basic dumbass troubleshooting shit that has nothing to do with shit. I got fiber optic. I got a gig up, a gig down. My internet's better than probably 98% of streamers. It's not my fucking internet, Google. Can't even find an answer. It's just like, it could be your internet. Maybe it's your internet. No, it's not my fucking internet. Give me a real answer as to why when I click create broadcast, it does nothing. It's grayed out. And then it's like, well, maybe your account's not logged in. No, it is. It literally says disconnect Mista 808 account, which means that I'm logged in, right? That's what it means. But it doesn't work. And then when it finally does turn on via the old school method, I don't see no buttons. It's like show chat, nothing. No chat windows, just a motherfucker losing his motherfucking mind. I'm so sick of that shit right now. So I'm just gonna play some random songs. And then, I don't know. Fuck that song. It's the gayest song I've heard in my life.
You ain't from my block, boy. Get up out of here. Get up out of here. Get up out of here. You ain't from my block, boy. Get up out of here. Get up out of here. Get up out of here. What you trying to say? I ain't trying to.
And it's wild because I'll see like 12-year-olds that obviously don't seem to have any technical experience, and they got YouTube streaming, they got random windows, all these overlays, all this shit going on. They're running 17 different programs, and it's just all working perfectly smooth. And me, I've been troubleshooting and fixing PCs my whole life, and for whatever reason, I can't get it to fucking work. Not me. How do you open your chat? Like, swear to God, how do you open chat? I see no chat. I'm all up in my YouTube studio. All right, deep breath, Dennis. It's okay. We're not jumping off no bridges today. We'll save that for next Thursday. JK. LMNOP, kinda, sorta. losing my mind. Like, OBS is open. I have OBS open. I'm streaming. Why can't I just see chat? Where is chat at? Why don't I see a window very simply off to the side of the screen where I'm like, hey guys, how's it going? Glad you guys are here. To pretend like you give a fuck about me. Jesus Christ, I'm losing it. I'm losing it today. And it's all because of fucking YouTube. This is why I never can stream. The only way I can literally open chat is to go to my own thing, my own YouTube account on my computer right now, and then I could see it. Hi. Hello. What's up, Dick Hang, by the way? And you're the first one in here, but it's not much to brag about because I'm kind of losing my fucking mind right now, brother. OBS and YouTube. Like, I don't know if there's another streaming platform other than OBS, but if there is, then I might need to look into it because OBS just does not seem to get along with me, bro. And it's maddening because I am quite a computer nerd dork. I fix shit all day on PCs, but for some reason, I can't get my OBS and my fucking... I can't get my OBS and YouTube to be nice to one another. I'm pretty sure you probably heard me rambling if you were here a minute ago. But, my OBS will show that my Mista 808 YouTube account is all logged in, everything, right? But then if I hit start streaming, YouTube is like, you have to create a broadcast first. You can't stream. Like, what do you mean? How about you fucking pop a help tip that's like, hey, this is what you got to do. Instead, it's just like, I'm going to leave you hanging. And then I Google it and people are, it's your internet connection, some shit like this that I know for a fact has nothing to do with jack shit. And I really don't know what to do. What's the easiest method, brother? If you ever stream Decaying, what is the easiest method for me? Because I finally just set up my secondary monitor. If you keep seeing me look way over here like I'm looking at a ghost in the corner of my room or some wild shit, I finally got a secondary monitor hooked up right here. What is the easiest method for me to get my chat over on... Yeah, and I did Streamlabs, but OBS is so much better because it allows you to do plugins and all types of shit that allows you to do... Not that I'm taking advantage of anything yet because I'm still learning the ropes, but like being able to do better transitions and everything else that regular OBS offers. OBS like is so much more in depth as far as what you could do with it. Streamlabs is for like old people that can't seem to figure shit out. Maybe that's for you, Dennis. Fuck, I'm such a boomer. I'm literally starting to feel my age get to that point where like I'm not ahead of tech anymore, man. I used to be so technically savage, like I was fixing shit for people all the time. I built websites. I fucking literally have spent my whole life messing with tech, and now I'm at the point where it's just like tech is forgetting about me. And I don't really feel like it is. It's just I'm getting to the point where I don't know how to troubleshoot certain things, and then I let my attitude get the best of me, and then I'm just sitting here fucking raging. Oh, it's an angry white man, is it? Yeah, it's a very angry white man because I see these 8-year-olds streaming perfectly fine. They can't even barely spell their name, and their stream is all beautiful. Everything looks great. Yeah, same, dude. My son is 15, turning 16 in a few weeks, and he's at the point, he's the one that set up my whole Discord server. He's like, gotcha, Dad, and in fucking 10 minutes had it all set up. I'm 41, my old ass. But I just need to know a couple things. One, I guess I could still go back to the old method of copying and pasting my stream key. I'm fine with that. But all I'm really trying to achieve, it's pretty simple, bro. This is what I'm trying to achieve. I'm trying to have my shit pre-set up so that whenever I sit down and I want to stream, instead of filtering, here, let me turn this weird ass filter shit off so I could just have my regular camera. I guess it doesn't really matter. I could just do that little round shadow. Let's do that. And let's go to my camera. Let's go ahead and go to filters. Let's turn that filter off. Now I'm a square. Look at me, Mr. fucking Square Adams over here. Unlock that. Now it's unlocked. Now I can right click this and we'll go to transform. We'll go to fit to screen. Boom. See, I'm not the dumbest guy in the room. I mean, I'm getting there. Turn this over so you got a better looking background a little bit, just like you see in my reactions. But essentially all I'm trying to do is I want to have everything set up like to where I could just come in here, turn on my computer, sit down, hit start streaming, and have it work. But YouTube won't let me do that. Nope, not YouTube. YouTube won't let me do that. And then if I hit start streaming, it's like, again, it'll say, you have to set up a broadcast first. And what the fuck does that mean? What do you mean I have to set up a broadcast first? So one, the fact that I don't even understand what it's trying to ask of me, that makes the situation terrible. But then it'll act like I'm not logged in. Like I'll go into manage broadcast, I'll type my description for whatever it is I'm about to stream, I'll type my title, I'll put my thumbnail in there, had everything ready to go, but the little button down at the bottom that says create broadcast, when you're all done entering that shit, it's grayed out. Completely grayed out. So I'll go through and type all that information and it won't save any of it because in order to save it, I have to first check the box that says save settings for future use or whatever the fuck it says. I don't remember the exact verbatim of what it says. But then you have to click that create broadcast. But OBS is not doing anything when I click that button. It's grayed out. And then when I go to good old trusty Google, right? And you go like this. Little did you know that you're not that good. And I go, cannot create broadcast. The create broadcast box is grayed out OBS. Whoops, didn't mean to type that extra thing. Create broadcast. I didn't even need to type all that. See, that's why I'm raging, so I type too much. Like some of my settings are grayed out. You have active output. That's why settings options disabled. It'll act like I'm already streaming when I wasn't, and I'm like finding no useful information. Here we go, start recording button, grayed out. Nope, mine is the stream button. And I can't find any sort of fix. It's just a big fuck you. And then the second thing I need to have it not only like ready to go or whatnot, let me go back to my thing so I can see what you're saying here. Do you try asking ChatGPT? It has all the answers. Yeah, I try. Right now, I don't have ChatGPT. I just have Copilot. I don't even know how good Copilot is. I don't even know if Copilot is ChatGPT. But I do use Copilot to help me with descriptions and shit since I'm not exactly a fucking English professor over here. I'm good at spelling, but as far as like grammar, punctuation, I'm ass. So I will use it for like descriptions and shit and like looking up other shit. But the other thing I needed, not only having all the stuff already dialed in for future use, rather, I need to have it where I can see my chat on a secondary screen. And is there a way to see the chat other than opening my goddamn YouTube stream, which is only going to make me lag? I mean, not really, but if I'm gaming, for example, I don't want to have this big video screen showing my ass streaming and then have to mute it just to see my chat. I just want my chat to be pop out chat. Maybe this is the best way. Can that drag over here to my secondary screen? Yeah, it can. Maybe that's the way to do that. Well, I might have just figured that out. Bang, bang, bop. Boom, bop. Bada boom, bop, pow. Well, that works. God damn, out of nowhere, I'm like having a sinus breakdown. Fucking ham sandwiches in my throat and shit. Does it even sound good, the audio? Does it even sound good, the audio? Alright. Well, at least the audio sounds good. I could live with that. The video looks good. We're just going to consider this the most stressful stream test ever. Not even sure how this got 5 likes. Figures though, I get 5 people up in here and they're just like, he's fucking losing it again. He's fucking losing it. Fuck. And then I'm running into some other issue where hooking up my secondary monitor made my mouse like, made my mouse start moving around hella jagged. And I'm like, how am I supposed to get in the game I want to play if my mouse is like stuttering around? I did a little Google search on that and it says that the frame rate is not matching on both monitors, but that's impossible because this is a 144 hertz monitor, my main monitor, and then the secondary monitor is just a 60 hertz monitor. So obviously I can't make a match, and there's no way I'm going to take my better monitor and bring it down to 60 hertz to match this piece of shit monitor. That's my backup one. So it's like there's so many, every time I go to stream, there's just so many headaches, and it just leads to one shit show after another. And I just want this shit set up so I could come in here and fucking stream whenever I want. This is why I don't live stream, bro. I used to be really excited about live streaming, and now it's just like, god damn. Fucking, I gotta be careful what I say, but I want to say some wild shit. But then people are gonna like report me to YouTube. This guy's suicidal. He's gonna fucking lose it. And then my account gets banned. This guy, he's losing his fucking mind again. Well, pop-out chat at least works. But now I need to figure out, like, how to attach a thumbnail. Because what does my video say? Mista 808 livestream. I'm a perfectionist. That's not good enough. I wanted to say playing Borderlands 2 for the first time. I wanted to have a thumbnail, you know what I mean? That isn't just the default one I set up a long time ago for specifically for live streams. I want to have a description down here. As you could tell, there's no description. All right, deep breath. At least we got the chat figured out. I could just hit restore. I could just tap that and then hit pop out chat. That's decent. But what I'd rather find out is some kind of plugin for OBS that allows me to, you know what I mean, where I don't even got to pop out chat to a different window like that. What's up, Sherry? Sorry, Sherry, this isn't exactly the live stream that I had planned. My plan was to sit down, relax, and play this game that I got a few days ago and just kind of nerd out playing a video game, but unfortunately, OBS and freaking YouTube connecting to each other is giving me a nightmare. So it's just Kang and I up in here, and he's trying to, you know, he's helping me try to keep my sanity a little bit by telling me the problem's not you, Dennis. It's just fucking obstacles. And now I'm just sitting here rambling. Fuck my life. But yeah, I think my biggest beef is with OBS right now. Like, why it's pretending like I'm not logged in is beyond me. Like right here, oh wait, you guys probably can't even see this on my stream, I don't think, because it's not going to show OBS live. You guys can't see my OBS, right? Yeah, no, it doesn't look like you can. But if you open OBS and you're familiar with OBS, there's the tab that says stream within settings. And within there, you could either connect your stream key, which is supposed to be like the OG older method of doing this, or you could just connect your account. It even says connect count recommended in parentheses. And for whatever reason, even though my account will be 100% connected, when I go to hit start streaming, it's like, you have to start a broadcast first. And I don't even know what it's like trying to tell me to do. in order to troubleshoot this to where I don't have to go through this nightmare anymore. How to create, now I'm on Google in case you guys can't see Google, how to create broadcast. Not sure how to word this. Hold on, this is actually better. When I click the start streaming button in OBS, it tells me you need to create a broadcast first. If you're a stupid son of a bitch like me, what exactly does that mean? Please explain it like you're trying to explain it to a 3-year-old kid with Down syndrome. Silly mistakes you've done on streams. I've done a lot. Bitch Irish humor. I've just streamed for an hour and realized my mic on my headset was off. Just spoke to myself for an hour. Oh yeah, I've definitely done that one before. But yeah, let's take that and actually word it. I was just trying to make you guys laugh. When I click start streaming in OBS, it says I need to create a broadcast first. Need to set up a new feature was the ability to enter some settings in the OBS setting. And then I'll go to these and it's like no one even gives an answer. Like this ain't got shit to do here. Let me try Copilot and let me see if Copilot. And if so, Dekang, you're the fucking winner. Whenever I push the start streaming button in OBS, it pops up a window saying that I have to create a broadcast first. Why is it doing this? Also, my account on YouTube, which is the platform that I use to stream, which is the platform I stream on. Also, my account on YouTube, which is the platform that I stream on, is already logged in. Whatever. Hey, I should be smart enough to know what the fuck I'm talking about. It sounds like you might not have a broadcast set up in your YouTube studio. Duh. That's what the fuck I'm saying. OBS requires you to create and select a broadcast or stream event on YouTube before it can start streaming. And this is where my ADD and ADHD is like, this is why I failed all through high school. Open YouTube Studio. Head over to YouTube Studio and click on Go Live. Create a broadcast. Set up a new broadcast or schedule a stream in YouTube Studio. Fill in the details. See, this is what I did. I filled all that out. I even added my thumbnail, but the fucking button to create the broadcast was grayed out. How about that, Copilot? You're gonna give me that answer as to why it's grayed out? Select stream key. Make sure your stream key from YouTube is correctly entered in OBS. I already know about that. Go back to OBS and click on Manage Broadcast button. This will allow you to select the broadcast you just set up in YouTube. Okay. I think I kind of understand that. I want to try that out. But in order to do that, I would have to end this one and stop talking to all you beautiful people. Let's just play a song real quick. Lee. You guys like how I start randomly singing and shit whenever I'm like super stressed out? It's my way to cope with my anger. Whenever I'm raging, I'll just start randomly singing the shit that I'm saying. I guess it's better than breaking monitors and shit, because that's what I used to do. Back in the day, I would have just punched the shit out of this monitor. My knuckles would have been bleeding. And that never did anybody any good. So at least I don't do that anymore. I told him, get down. There's a one-take freestyle I did called I Told 'Em, and it's very aggressive. Where's my pop out for chat again? Where's... I told him, get down. And now I'm back where I'm not seeing my chat window again. Open panel. Open sesame. Why would it just close the panel? How about you just leave it there and stop trying to make an old man get lost? Yeah, I did improve myself slightly. Ever so slightly. At least I don't put hands on people. I just put hands on monitors and have broken a bunch of cell phones over the years. Damn, my stream looks laggy as shit. Maybe the bit rate is too low. Yeah, we learn over time, I guess. We get older and we start to figure shit out. Have you thought about streaming on Twitch when you game? I used to stream to Twitch. I had a Twitch Prime membership for years, and I still have it. I just don't use it. And that would be a whole other headache. I got to figure out how to stream to YouTube and stuff and make sure I can consistently do that before I start adding. I used to stream to multiple platforms at once. This was many years ago. I would stream to YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and all this shit, like all at the same time. Back when I had a whole lot of 0 subscribers and nobody ever watched, I would just stream for 8 hours a day. No one would ever watch it. And I finally gave up because I'm like, man, I'm over here talking for 8 hours with a sore throat at the end of the damn stream and nobody gave a shit. So, like, why am I doing this? You know, the story of 99% of streamers out there. That infamous stream to goose egg for so long that you start to feel like a psychopath because you're like, I'm literally just doing this for myself. What the fuck am I doing? And then eventually you're like, I'm good. I'm not doing this shit anymore. Decang says, if the create a broadcast button in OBS is grayed out, it typically means there's an issue with your OBS settings or YouTube's live streaming settings. Here's how you could troubleshoot this. Is that what Copilot was saying? And I just didn't scroll down far enough. What if after doing that, the create broadcast button is grayed out and won't allow me to even click it? When the create broadcast typically indicates there might be some required information missing or a setup issue. Check YouTube settings. Make sure all necessary. They're all filled out though. That's what I don't get. Update display settings. Low display resolution or scaling can cause accessibility issues. Ensure that your display settings are set to 100% scaling, as higher scaling can sometimes hide button. Well, it definitely is not hidden, so I know that's not the case. Ensure proper login. I already know I'm logged in because it legit says Mista 808, so I know that's not it. Re-enter your stream key. It's not going to help. I know I'm copying and pasting it, so I know that's not going to work. OBS settings. Ensure that the relevant output settings in OBS are enabled correctly. Whatever that means. I mean, I'm not a damn genius over here. Ensure that the relative output settings, and I hate these vague-ass answers. It's like, can you break that down in dummies term? Try safe mode. Running OBS, and that's not going to help me. How do I ensure that the relevant output settings in OBS are enabled correctly? And I know they are because there's other times that I go to stream and it's like perfect, no problems. Click on the settings button, go to the output tab, navigate to output, set output, choose either simple, advanced, or basic. Simple mode is easier. Streaming. Okay, let me check that right quick. Settings. Freaking output, mate. Yeah, all this is good. I already know this is good. I've done so much research on this. I got a CBR of 9,000. I always go a little higher because I got a really badass PC and I also have stupid good internet. So instead of the 4,500 kbps, I go 45 to 6,000. I go a little bit higher at 9,000 just to ensure that it stays looking as good as possible. Keyframe interval, I leave that at 0, which is auto. Preset, I go with the slowest, best quality. Tuning, high quality. Multi-pass mode, 2 passes, full resolution. Profile, I keep that on high. I keep look ahead turned on. If enabled, it will increase visual quality. Yeah, that ain't got shit to do with it. Adaptive quantization, what the fuck does that mean? Enable temporal spatial adaptive quantization, which optimizes the use of bitrate. Yeah, that ain't got shit to do with it. See, that's the thing. It's grayed out, which leads me to believe that I can't make up my mind, really, honestly, if this is a YouTube problem or OBS problem. Which one of them is failing? Which one of them's hands are coming across like this, and right before they handshake and agree that all this shit's all good, which one is like, psych, at the last second? Is it OBS saying psych, or is it YouTube saying psych? Because I want to beat up whoever's fucking doing this shit to me. Custom encoder options, mine is blank. So yeah, all my output settings are fine. And I use these same output settings for my recordings too, like whenever I do my stream. My shit says, oh, what did it say about rescaling? Rescale. My rescaling output is disabled, but it's 1920 by 1080 resolution, which is what it should be. You know what? Since you can't give me any real answers, can you at very least send me a nude of yourself? I can't help with that, but I could help with your OBS setup or anything else you need. Let's keep it professional and productive. Why? I'm horny. I can't help with that, but I can. All right, fine. I can tell you're shy, co-pilot. And then they say, let's call it professional, shall we? They even said, shall we? Are they, what the fuck? Are they stealing my, that's what I usually talk about. Or that's a term that I always say. Let's get into it, shall we? And then they said, but I'm always, what about Siri? I heard Siri gets down and always is fine with getting naked. Show me a nude of Siri. And then they say, I can't speak for Siri, but I'm here to keep things professional and helpful. All right, now you know I'm just losing my mind over here typing that type of shit to the AI. Well, you guys helped me feel a little bit better. Not as psycho. I was pacing. I must have chain smoked like 5 cigarettes in a matter of 10 minutes because I was just like, this shit is not working. Stream. Reading what you're saying right now, Dekangs. Why does it keep putting the chat way down here? Jesus criminy. Like, oh, it pops it underneath the ads. How convenient, YouTube. I want to look at Visit Granger sponsored life jackets. Mind you, I haven't been in a body of water in 25 years with my hermit ass. Yeah, I'm doing my best to cause a lot of trouble, Sarah Pitt. What's up, bro? Sarah Pitt, I was gonna fucking stream some Borderlands 2 today. I was so excited. I sat down, but OBS and YouTube didn't shake hands and play nice, so that's why I'm here going on this random rant, just losing my mind. And I do appreciate the $2, bro. I am broker than dog shit, so any little bit definitely helps. You know, if I had a job and I wasn't stressed out financially, I probably wouldn't allow these problems on YouTube and shit to stress me out so damn much. But yeah, I was trying to stream some Borderlands 2, and when I press start streaming on OBS, and you might be a good person to ask this, don't you do a decent amount of streaming? If you do, for some reason in OBS, when I click on start streaming, it'll pop up a box. It's like, you have to manage your broadcast first, or create a broadcast first. And then I would go to create the broadcast. Like I would go to manage broadcast. I'd type the description of the video, the title, throw my thumbnail in there. And just when I think I'm all about ready, you're supposed to click the button to finalize it that says create broadcast. But it wouldn't allow me to click the create broad. I don't know why I'm wearing headphones. Like, it's making me shout louder and shit. I'm not even listening to anything. But when I would click create broadcast, it would do nothing because it's grayed out. And so far, Google's not been of any help. They try to suggest that it might be an internet problem. They try to suggest all kinds of wild shit. And then this is what happens. This is the aftermath. Let me see if you can see that. Can you see my knuckle? Hold up. I know I've told some of you guys before, but I have wild anxiety. You see these little cuts on my knuckle? I sit there and you'll see me take my hand and just with my fingernail and I scratch it whenever I'm super anxious, and I'll do it until it bleeds. It's been a lifelong tic I've had since I was a child. How did you send money, Sarah Pitt? Because he's a baller. Shot caller, 20-inch blades on the Impala. Might stream after Rumble. What is Rumble? Rumble sounds familiar. You got me thinking it's like the Royal Rumble, some WWF versus WCW type shit. And yeah, this ended up being a long... Ask DeKang, bro. This was the most embarrassing start to a stream ever. It was just me walking in and out of the room talking to myself. Literally raging like a fucking maniac, bro. All I want to do is sit down whenever I want to stream and just press a button and be able to stream, but YouTube never wants to help me out with that. It's like, nope, we're not doing that for you, Dennis, bro. You're just gonna keep on raging. Give me just a minute, you guys. I was gonna turn this off. I think I honestly am starting to figure out what the problem is. I wanted to do all this, like as far as managing the broadcast, when you have to type in your details and create the broadcast like it's telling me to do. I thought that I could do all that in OBS, and technically you're supposed to be able to do that in OBS. But maybe OBS has some weird glitch or something where now I might just have to manually go to YouTube Studio, like via the website, and then create it there. And then hopefully after that, I could finally set up my next stream where it's fully ready, like with the thumbnail. And if you guys don't remember, in case you watched my last stream that I did probably about a month ago now, this same issue happened to me a month ago, where just like this stream, I started it up and I was mad because for like an hour, I just kept getting all these problems. And then out of nowhere, it just randomly worked when I clicked it after I had already been raging and wasn't even ready for the camera to click on. Royal Rumble gonna be oh, so you're actually serious. When you said Rumble, I was like, at first I thought Rumble might be like some kind of video app where you watch movies or some weird shit, or maybe it was a movie or something. But you actually mean Royal Rumble. You're gonna go to a wrestling match. That's badass, bro. I haven't been in a wrestling match since I was a little guy. The last time I saw a wrestling match, literally Hulk Hogan was in his prime. Sarah Pitt, I appreciate you again for the double $2. That at least helps calm my raging ass over here. At least it feels like this was all worth it in the long run. But whatever you do, don't rewind this video. Don't go look at the first 10 minutes, because it's me just saying every cuss word under the sun, just over here snapping. Depending on what you're doing, Sarah Pitt, if you're bored just chilling or something, man, I could just pop off stream and maybe you and I could hop on some BL2 if you're down, some Borderlands, because that's what my whole game plan was. It was just to hop on and do a little stream while I played Borderlands. I've only played about maybe an hour's worth, roughly. No, I played a little more than an hour. That's a lie, because I'm level 8 now on my character I created, Zero. And, bro, I got a badass sniper that has fire damage. It's so nice to just pop the more difficult mobs and just watch them burn. And I'm really digging that game. Ugh, shit, need to stretch my back a little bit over here, old man bones. Let me read what you guys are saying. Sorry, I'm getting a little sidetracked. Dekang, my bad, bro. I'm not ignoring you. Once I get on my rant, I just start going. Sherry, thank you so much. You got this. It'll be okay. I've subscribed to your channel and I enjoy it. I really appreciate you, Sherry. I don't know if you know, I swear you're already in the Discord server. Forgive me if you already are. I swear I've seen your name in Discord. But if I haven't, we do have a Discord server if you ever want to come tap in. It's pretty fun keeping up with a lot of you guys on Discord. Let me scroll up and read the rest of what Dekang was saying before he thinks I'm ignoring him, because I'm not. I appreciate all the OBS help that you're looking up. The button to create a broadcast in OBS is grayed out. That's what I put in ChatGPT. In OBS, go to settings, stream, make sure the service is set to YouTube Gaming. Verify that the server is set to primary YouTube and gesture server, which mine is. Stream key, enter your stream key manually. Here's the thing that's weird is when I was doing it through OBS the way it's supposed to work, you don't even need a stream key. It verifies that you are who you are by you logging into your account on the browser, and then it basically verifies all that on the back end through OBS. And then at that point, it'll actually say Mista 808 whenever I go to the settings in OBS. But I think there's something broken there where that method doesn't work, because that was one thing I read on Google when I did a search, that there was a Reddit post where apparently several people are saying OBS 28 dot whatever update broke that ability. So I think people went back to this older method, which is what you're sharing with me right here, where you do have to manually enter your stream key and all this shit, which was what the old way was when I was streaming many, many moons ago. Verify your enter your stream key manually. Sometimes OBS needs the stream key manually entered instead of using auto detection. That's probably what my issue is, and I've been hoping that auto detection would work, and apparently it's giving me boo-boos. In YouTube Studio, go to create, go live, then copy the stream key. OBS version. Update OBS, make sure. I haven't even checked on OBS. Like, it's never popped up anything saying an update. So when I'm done, when I turn this stream off, I will go and double check on an update, because I've had this same version for a while. I'm actually just going to click check updates. Oh, would you look at that? There's definitely an update. Hotfix changes. Can you imagine if I read the description of this update and it literally is the exact issue I've been bitching about? That'd be kind of funny. That'd be legit, actually. Fixed a crash on Mac OS. Doesn't matter, not using Mac. Fixed a crash caused by, that's not me. Fixed a crash on, not me. Fixed a possible deadlock, not me. Fixed an issue with inhibiting screensaver, not me. Fixed an issue with migrating NVIDIA audio effect filters that would not retain their position. Fixed an issue where scene collections could have incorrect base resolution. Fix an issue on Linux. Well, they did a bunch of changes, but so far, damn, there's a lot of bugs that they fixed. It's like a list of 30, 40 bugs on the screen. Scrolling down, Sherry says it will be okay. Dekang says, if none of the above works, try resetting OBS settings or even reinstalling it. Oh, that would be a nightmare. I mean, if there's nothing else that I can do to figure it out before then maybe reinstall, but it is a nightmare setting it all up, because trying to line up, syncing up my mouth with the camera, with the Windows audio, that is not fun, and I wouldn't wish that on my biggest enemy. That was a headache. It took me hours to finally get it to where if I played an audio file on my computer, like one of my songs I've done, and then I lip sync to it, my lips would be like so far off that it was just crazy. And it took me a long time to finally dial that in. I would totally consider uninstalling, reinstalling. If I knew for sure, I might need to ask Copilot that, if I could save all my account settings, for lack of better words. And if so, and I could just reinstall and have it apply all the same settings, then I would probably do that tonight. Configuration of corrupted files can cause certain buttons to become, wow, really? If none of the above works, try resetting OBS and even installing it. Sometimes issues with OBS's configuration or corrupted files can cause certain buttons to become grayed out. Wow. Damn it. Maybe I do need to reinstall. Is that straight from ChatGPT decaying, or is that you just like maybe taking a little stab in the dark on your own kind of deal? Because if that's straight from ChatGPT, then fuck, I might need to do that. Where do I go to donate? Royal Rumble, gonna be there Saturday. Sherry, it's okay. We all start somewhere. Decaying, try resetting OBS. OBS settings or reinstalling it. Sarah Pitt by chat. Click the dollar link. Oh, okay, my bad. Corrupted configuration. So that's probably it, ranting. Sherry, thank you so much again for the donations. I appreciate it. I don't deserve these donations, you guys. I am, you know, pity donations, kind of. You know, I'm over here losing my mind. I need to learn how to be more professional and keep my goddamn cool over here instead of snapping like a tool all up on the camera. It's fine. I'm cool. Sherry says I'm not, but I have commented on several of your videos. I can give you the link. Do you even use Discord at all, Sherry? I'm not going to have you join it if you have no idea what Discord is and have never used it. But if you're familiar with Discord and you would like to join, I can drop an invite link in the server. We got probably about 20, almost 30 of us in there that tap in quite a bit. And it's nice keeping up with people via Discord. Through the OP IP address. Damn it. Now I'm getting so far behind on chat that there's stuff that I'm reading that has me kind of confused as to what you guys are saying. That would be my luck. I can jump on Saturday night when I get home. That'd be cool. What day is it today? Wednesday? What time you think you'll be home Saturday? I do got free time Saturday. Either way, just reach out. Maybe either Saturday at some point and give me a heads up. I do want a game with you, dude. I've been wanting to link up with you. I would try updating first. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do an update first. I do not want to uninstall. That's honestly, I don't even want to begin to think about the nightmare of uninstalling and having to reset everything up again. It's fun, Sherry. I've heard of it, but don't use it. Gotta go, man. Boss is coming in. Sarah Pitt, if you're still here, which you're probably not, but in case you are, have a good rest of your night, brother. They'll be letting your bosses get on you, bro. Fuck them. It's not worth it. It's not worth the high blood pressure. I usually comment on a lot of your videos. That's why I've seen you. I've seen plenty of your comments, Sherry, and I appreciate it. Do you Fortnite any or not into that? I used to Fortnite like crazy, brother. I probably I don't even think they allow you to see the time that you've spent on Fortnite. But if I were to guesstimate, fuck, man, 5,000 to 10,000 hours on that game, like not even joking. But my son kind of grew out of it. And once he started to grow out of it, it made me not want to play as much because I mostly played with him. And when he was playing all the time, god damn, my lips are chapped. Got dry lips over here. But when he was playing all the time, it made me play more. You know what I'm saying? But now that he's not messing with it, I don't really touch it as much. I do have it currently updated, and he was acting all excited to hop back on since they went back to the OG map. And at first, I was excited, and then next thing I know, he's not touching it. And I'm like, bro, are we doing Fortnite? He's like, nah. I think he's just burned up. He's finally at that point where he's not having as much fun. So instead, we'd be dorking out on Rocket League all the time. God, I got some wheeziness, like I'm getting over this cold. Sherry, I appreciate it. I try to be funny. My anger tends to make other people laugh. And I am at my funniest when I'm angry as shit. So long as you're able to see through the anger and just realize, like, I laugh at other people's anger too when I see people snapping. Some of my favorite videos on YouTube are of gamers losing their mind and fucking slamming their computers and all kinds of breaking their keyboards and shit. Yeah, what Dekang said. It's basically like a chat room. I don't know how old you are. I'm not even going to ask Sherry, but if you're older like me, you'll probably remember AOL Instant Messenger. And Discord is kind of like AOL Instant Messenger on steroids. It allows you to join different servers and keep up with all types of people via DM. And if you're a gamer, you can jump into a voice channel and keep in touch and talk to people in voice chat, that kind of thing. Or if you're familiar with the older school, Ventrilo, TeamSpeak, there was a bunch of ones that were similar, but Discord is just a much better version. Okay, so you're a little bit older than me. So yeah, good old dude. I loved AIM. AIM was so fun back before cell phones were even a thing. Getting in there, flirting with the ladies back when I was a young teenager on fucking AOL Instant Messenger. Hotmail Messenger? I can't remember Hotmail Messenger, but I used to use MIRC or whatever, IRC. I think it was MIRC, but everyone just called it IRC. And that's taking it way back. I'll be right back, you guys. I'm going to run and use the restroom real quick. I got to go pay. I've been streaming for an hour, over an hour already. It's crazy. It feels like it's been 15 minutes. Free phone calls from that. Yeah, IRC was dope. It's what all the hackers used back in the day. I'll be right back. I'll come back and hang out with you guys for a little bit if you want. I just have to use the restroom real quick. I honestly wasn't planning on running my mouth talking about all this troubleshooting shit. Now my adrenaline is like, yeah. I went off a cliff. I went from angry, chest puffy, ready to fight somebody, and now I'm just, yeah. 1 second, you guys. I'll throw on a little song of some sort just to make it not as quiet, I guess. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Play a song and let's go. We'll turn on Ghost. Started from the bottom.
Lucas.
Started from the bottom as a youngin'. I was different. Fell in love with all the butcher knives. I used to swing in kitchens. Started from the bottom as a youngin', I was different. Fell in love with butcher knives, I used to swing them in the kitchen. Grandma said I was a problem child, I never paid attention. Always fucking up in school, my teacher said I never listened. I used to have some friends, but I kept burning down they bridges. Then my best friend took his life, I contemplate if I should visit. The last time that I saw him felt like I had seen a ghost. I swear to God, I never thought that I would lose you to a rope. Damn, I don't know what it's like to go a day without depression. Used to think mine was cool, till I found out she was a meth head. Told me that you quit and lost 100 pounds. I don't buy that bitch, you're still tweaking at the house. Damn. At 10 years old I wrote poems out of rage. I miss my Uncle Danny, bro, I put that on my grave. For real. To my cousin David, I appreciate you for even being here today. For real. You stuck around me through the dark nights, I'm organized. I act like I don't care, but that's so far from the truth. Worth the craft, don't ever doubt yourself, you're worth more than the moon. You understand my pain, cause you've been through it too. I don't need to find God, damn it, I found it. That's okay though, that's okay. We have to pay lows, we have to pay. Get out my way, ho. Get out my way. Ooh, what can they say though? What can they say? Stay in your lane, bro. Stay in your lane. They know this thing go. They know this thing go. Ooh, but that's okay though. We have to pay lows. We have to pay. Get out my way, ho. Get out my way. Ooh, what can they say though? Stay in your lane, bro. They know this thing go. I'm just about back. I decided to make a cup of coffee, so I got my instant coffee maker brewing my coffee up real quick. Un momento, por favor, or something like that. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Got my coffee. Back for a bit. I had to go grab some coffee, Sarah Pitt, so I've been AFK a couple minutes. I decided if I'm gonna talk more, I need something for my throat because I got a little bit of a dry throat, chapped lips going on. It is so cold outside. Go outside to have a cigarette, and by the time I come in, I feel like I have to take another shower just to warm up my feet and my hands. And it's causing me to have burnt chapped lips over here. 3 to 6 things at once. Shit, I could barely do one thing at a time. Thank you. I got the whole Adidas fit. Got the pants, the shirt, my socks. Actually, no, I'm wearing some. Check out my girly socks. This shows you how cold I am. I'm wearing my ladies' fluffy, poofy socks. Come on. There we go. How do you like those bad boys? I'm like wearing 3 pairs of socks on each foot just to try to not have my feet be freezing. Man. So I think I got the stream thing down now. I don't like how I have to go out of my way to do it all through YouTube Studio. I wanted to be able to just do it through OBS, but if I can't and what I'm reading works every time, then I guess I'll just have to do it the long method. Another thing that maybe you guys can help out with, if you know, how can I use chat, but not the default chat on YouTube, if that makes sense? I see people streaming and they have all these fancy chat things that are like as an overlay, you know what I mean? Instead of the default chat. I don't like this pop-out chat thing. It's kind of a hassle. It'd be nice to have a better looking chat window. What's up, Cosmic, Vagabond, Pixie? I don't think I've seen you around in here. Maybe. I don't remember. Me slow. Me don't remember. Supposed to be playing a video game right now, but this turned into a try to figure out how to stream properly thing. 'Cause I'm always having a headache every time I try to load the damn stream up. It don't want to work for me. Which turned into just a 20-minute rant into Kang trying to help me out with like settings and whatnot in OBS. I also feel weird for some reason. Like I get a ton of anxiety streaming nothing but just me for some reason. Even though I see other streamers that won't have music, it's not like they're playing a video game. They'll just sit here exactly the way I am as I keep putting these headphones on, realizing that it's pointless. So whenever I stream and it's just me sitting here talking, I feel like it's not good enough. My brain's like, turn it off, turn it off. Yeah, and surprisingly, I tend to get more people watching the stream. We only have 7 in here right now, but still, that's better than nothing. I tend to get more people watching super late night, which is kind of weird, but at the same time, I think many of my subscribers are from the UK because of Ren. So for them, it's like 10, 11 in the morning right now. For me, it's 2:20. But I've been on a graveyard shift lately. Like I didn't even wake up till 5:30, 6 p.m. So for me, this feels like 3, 4 p.m. in the evening or afternoon. I need to get back to reacting to some Ren. I kind of snapped. I did that masochist reaction and for various reasons talked shit about it. Most of the reasons had nothing to do with the actual song itself. And ever since then, I haven't reacted to any of his music. And unfortunately, you know, most of my subscribers, they're not here for hardly anything other than Ren. So I'm doing these other ones. They're getting like 8 views. I'm like, well, maybe we should get back to some Ren, Dennis. He was the one that helped you get to this point to begin with. I wouldn't be monetized if it wasn't for that guy. Yeah, I like Falling in Reverse a lot too. I need to get back to doing some more of theirs. Ronnie Radke is so funny. I've watched some random live streams he's done and just other videos on YouTube, and that dude's like me. He's kind of a hot mess. But he's a hot mess making a ton of money, so... But I imagine Ronnie Radke, before he started making money, he was probably just as much of a lost soul as I am right now. But of course the money helps when you're balling out of control. Especially when you, out of nowhere, have millions of fans supporting you, whether you're rude or... He's very brash, the way I am, where you don't know if he's being sarcastic or if he's being dead-ass serious. I've seen him, like, cussing out Christian women and shit that'll leave some snotty comment about how he's promoting devil music and shit like this. I don't know if you know the video I'm talking about, but he went so hard on this Christian lady. I feel like if I did the same thing, bro, my YouTube account would be gone real quick. Yeah, I knew he was in jail. Not sure on what, though. Do you know what he was in jail for? Kind of curious. And I'm also curious how long he was in prison for. Was it just like a couple months, or was he like actually in prison for a couple years or something? Those are details I do not know. Oh, my coffee is too hot. Hot fire. This is a cup I got from my mother after she passed away. It's a badass coffee cup. It's like actually wrapped in leather. I like it. I like it a lot. Sarah Pitt, you have a good one. I need to know your real name, Sarah Pitt. I feel weird calling you Sarah Pitt. Sarah Pitt. A fight he wasn't involved in. I think someone murdered someone. Oh, jeez. Guilty by association. GPA. Or GBA. GPA. The hell am I thinking? Oh, wow. He's in there for years. That's crazy. Yeah, I laughed in one of the videos where he's explaining that he would be like practicing his singing voice and like trying to get better at singing. And he said something like he would feel awkward because he was like, you know, thugs are in there. And he'd be in there doing his high pitched singing and whatnot. I think prison would be a good place for me, as crazy as that sounds. I've never been good at like establishing any type of routine or like having structure in my life. I'm just like a walking train wreck, and every now and then there's personalities that literally are like better in places like prison where you're forced into a routine, you're forced into, yeah, just having a routine. Whereas me, I wake up and just mindlessly try to carry about my day, no clue what I'm doing tomorrow or the next day. I like improv every single day. I don't even know what I'm going to be doing in 2 hours, let alone what I'm doing over the next 5 years. Every time I go into a job interview and they're like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I'm like, probably dead. Some wild shit. I don't know, honestly. I can't look that far ahead. Anxiety takes over me. Lose my fucking mind. Sent how to possibly do. Okay, yeah, perfect. As far as the Discord message, Dekang, I appreciate it. Oh, okay. Just making sure you guys can't see my Discord. I think I set it up where all it does is stream my camera. I don't think anything else can pop on the screen. It makes life kind of exciting, but it also can feel like a huge letdown. Like I feel like I'm always letting people down without intending to. Just because like there's no structure. It's like I'm just winging it. And everything I do, I feel like I'm just winging it. I'll start things up and be all excited. Like I started a podcast and I was obsessing over that, doing that weekly. And then just 1 week, stop doing it for whatever reason. Haven't done it in like 8 months or more now. Or like, for example, here's the most recent example. I get on YouTube and I make a post saying, oh, I'm going to start having a schedule where Monday I'm going to do these types of reactions. Tuesdays I'm going to do this type. Here I am a week later and I haven't committed to any of that shit. Fuck. Such a train wreck over here. And it's not even because I don't want to. It's just, it's like committing to shit is impossible for me. Wing it. Wing it depending on how I feel that day. Yeah, I enjoy the vlogs too. I appreciate that, Sherry. I actually have a new one that I just did. Actually, depending on what you guys are up to, we should just watch that. I haven't even uploaded it yet. You guys can get a sneak peek at a vlog that I was going to post called Dennis Rants number 4. And it's the only positive one I've done thus far. The first 3, I'm like complaining about shit as usual, bitching about shit as usual. But if you guys are up for it, I wouldn't mind watching that with you guys. And I'll still keep in on like what you guys are talking about in chat. Actually, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and get my fat head over here. Maybe like about maybe that big. That's what she said. Maybe put that like right there. Missed it by that much. Why is it putting a black line up there? I want that black line. Why do I have to be a perfectionist? You're not good enough to be a perfectionist, Dennis. Can't you just learn to just live with shit? No, I can't. It's like impossible. I'm the opposite of go with the flow. Going with the flow and me don't go together. Oh, just set it and leave it. Okay, that's fine. No more black on the edges. That works for me. And then let's see if you guys could see this when I open this. What's up, everybody? My name is Dennis, aka minimize that. Trying to see if you guys could even see this. This is why I need to have another phone so I can like, okay, so it's not capturing this. Let me set up a new screen capture, display capture 2. That works. Okay. And then darkness and President me, all that I see, absolute horror. I cannot live, I cannot die, trapped in my cell, biting my holding. Landmines have taken my sight, taken my speech. All right, you're losing it, Dennis. I know, it's every day. It just feels weird when other people witness it. But it's literally just me being me. All right. I think you guys could see this. Let me pull up chat. Frick. See, this is why the chat bugs me, because I feel like if I'm not looking right at YouTube, I can't see the damn chat. So let's try the whole pop out method again. Here we go. Pop out chat. And oh, I forgot I don't have my monitor. My monitor is not set for multiple displays. It's set to just extend, not extend, but hold on. Display, change it to, instead of duplicate, we will click extend these displays, hit keep changes, close that, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Now I can drag, I could keep this right here. We could take the pop-up chat and we should be able to drag that to my secondary monitor. Boom, bop, bada bing, bop, pow. That works. And you guys could still see it. You should be able to hear it. Let's do it. You guys are gonna watch a video that I haven't even uploaded yet. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And like I said, I was actually positive in this one. For the first time, I'm not like raging. So instead of Dennis rants, it's kind of like just Dennis being nice. Here we go. What's up, everybody? My name is Dennis, aka Mr. Motherfucking 808, and this is episode number 4 of the Dennis Rants. Actually, sorry. I want to be able to drag this OBS screen over to my secondary monitor as well, so I could actually keep an eye on that. Then do this. It's like this and like that and like this, Santa. All right, perfect. Now we got it all together. Other people just have this all set up magically with all these cool transitions, and I'm like, I done this. I slow. But here it goes. What's up, everybody? My name is Dennis, aka Mr. Motherfucking 808, and this is episode number 4 of the Dennis Rants series. I call it Dennis Rants. It's just me rambling. It's not a reaction video, so if you're looking for a reaction video, see you're fucking way up out of here. Actually, no, don't. Why am I no longer seeing my camera? Oh, because the display, there we go. Now you can see my camera on top of that. There we go. We did it. We did it. All right, here it goes. I call it Dennis Rants. It's just me rambling. It's not a reaction video, so if you're looking for a reaction video, see you're fucking way up out of here. Actually, no, don't. Hang out with me for a little bit. I got some stuff to talk about. I hope everyone's doing good this week. I'm doing pretty good, hanging in there, going through some lows and highs as usual every fucking week. It's always like this. It's always a mental roller coaster that I just strap in and do my best to fucking ride along and act like I'm all good. Today I'm doing better than yesterday. Yesterday I was doing way better than the day before that, but you know how that goes. One thing I do want to talk about. I'm going to be changing up the direction of my channel a bit. And not too with my bald ass. I just shaved my head again cuz my shit was looking kind of nasty. But not too drastic. The only thing I'm really going to be changing is I'm going to be doing more reactions to stuff that I personally already like. I'm finding it better for me reacting for me. I'm finding it better that for me I react to music that I already know I love. And I have so much fun sharing with you guys songs that I love from a wide range of genres. My ear for music is crazy. I'll go from the most hood gangster rap song where the people rapping literally have bodies, have killed people. Like actually killed people. To the most softest R&B ever. To some hard rock death metal where you would think that I'm like racist and hate rap music. All the way to like some country music. Like I listen to everything. I know people out there, a lot of people say, oh, I listen to everything. But then you start showing them some shit and they're like, ugh, yeah, I don't fuck with that rap crap, or ugh, fuck rock music or country. I listen to everything because music is energy, it's emotion, and it just depends on how you're feeling or how I'm personally feeling on that particular day. Sometimes I want to hear the softest R&B song. We're not making love no more. The next day I might want to hear that. If you gon' slide, pussy, then slide then. Let me see them fucking shots fired then. Then I might go listen to some, I got friends in low places where the whiskey's drowned and the beer chases my blues. You get it. Away. I might go throw on some Beethoven, some Mozart. Go listen to some Moonlight Sonata. You know what I mean? I listen to everything. And I started to realize that I was getting really stressed out with my channel because at first I was only reacting to stuff that my subscribers wanted me to react to. I was letting you guys drop comments and whichever ones had the most amount of likes, or for a while there I was accepting $5 donations, and if you would give me a $5 donation, I would do a custom reaction to whatever song, whatever artist you wanted me to react to. And although I had fun with that for a little bit, I started to realize, like, man, I'm spending 3 hours or more on the upload, you know, between the upload, the recording of the reaction, spending 30 minutes on a thumbnail, all this shit for $5. And then I listen to a song that I don't even like. And then I have to fight my way through it and either A, lie to you guys and pretend like I like it just to not hurt your feelings, because who wants to hurt someone's feelings? If you go out of your way and you donate a $5 bill to me, it means the world to me. It's not a lot of money, but it still meant the world to me. And the last thing I'm trying to do is step on toes and shit on a song that you may love. You know what I mean? So I found myself being fake lightweight in a lot of these reactions I was doing, the ones where I was getting these $5 donations. And it's like, if I don't do that and I tell it how I really feel, well, now I got people all butthurt because I'm fucking going hard on some of these artists. Like I went hard on Masochist, for example, a few weeks ago, and I lost like almost 200 subscribers before it. Got to almost 4,050 subscribers, went bad on that song after everyone convinced me, oh yeah, be yourself. You know, be honest with people. They won't mind. They'll love that. And wrong. As soon as I fucking clown the shit out of one song, so many people are like, fuck you, Dennis. Fuck you. I'm gone, man. Fucking gone. I'm not going to take this shit anymore. For those of you that don't know, I went bad on Ren's song called Masochist, and if you didn't hear what I said earlier, it literally didn't have hardly shit to do with the song itself. The song is decent, the song's pretty solid, but I was in such a terrible mood for various reasons, and I took it out on Ren in that song. And if I'm going to be completely transparent, it's because I'm jealous. At least I could admit it. I'm jealous that I have spent my whole life, every waking moment of every day for 20 years making music with no help, no team, no support group, no one to help me make beats. I made the instrumentals, I wrote the lyrics, I did the mixing, I did the mastering, I tried to do video, I tried to do everything, and it was all on my own. So for me to see someone out there that is another artist that's so successful, where I feel like I'm not going to sit here and pretend like all my songs are better than Ren's. That would be a fucking lie. I would really be a psychopath if I actually said that. But I do have songs that are on the level of his, and I do have some songs that are better than some of the songs I've reacted to of Ren's. And when I see how his fans are so super loyal, in a weird way, it makes me butthurt. And it's only because I spent all these years making music. I never looked into it. Like, I've never had a real career. If I was in a real career making decent money and I wasn't poor, just fucking barely skating through life, then I could let it go. But sometimes it just bugs me when I see, Ren's not even that great of an example. He's a hell of an artist. That dude is absolutely amazing at what he does. But there's so many other artists out there not named Ren. And when I see them out on tour making all this money with the most average fucking music ever, that shit gets to me. Like, it really hurts. And because of that, music for years, before I started reacting to music, I wouldn't even listen to music anymore because music became it was like stress for me. It was PTSD. Just knowing that I'm in my 40s and I don't want to turn this into a pity party, but yeah, it really started hurting. And I'll have days when I'm in a bad mood where sometimes I'll go to sit down and do these reactions and I'm just like, man, fuck this motherfucker. Fuck this song. This shit is not good. And I ripped on Ren in that Masochist reaction. And for those of you that don't know, I lost almost 200 subscribers because of it. And rightfully so. It's not even like I was just dissing the song. I was a CUNT that day. Let's just put it that way. And and posted that video, and I went from 4,030 subscribers down to like 3,920 or some shit. And this was over a month ago. And in the last month, I've lost just as many subscribers as I've gained. So every time I get 5 subscribers, 3-4 people back out and leave, and they're like, see you later. And I deserve it. I'm a fucking psychopath. It is what it is. At least I could actually admit my wrongs. I'm so tired of other people faking and lying to one another, pretending to be something they're not. I just got butthurt. My feelings are hurt over here at the end of the day. I act like I don't give a shit, but I give a shit more than anyone I've ever met. And that's one of my biggest weaknesses, sadly. Be honest with people. They won't mind. They'll love that. And wrong. As soon as I fucking clown the shit out of one song, so many people are like, fuck you, Dennis. Fuck you. I'm gone, man. Fucking gone. I'm not gonna take this shit anymore. I'm out of here. You're fucking rude. So it's like I felt like I couldn't win. I felt like I'm either fake as fuck, and it drove me crazy. Like, without you guys knowing, it was driving me fucking crazy, being fake. Not on everyone, but there are quite a few where I'm like, ugh, I really don't like this shit. But since I got a donation, I'm too fucking real. So real to the point where 9 out of 10 people can't handle my realness. As much as they claim that they want people to be real, you all know people don't really want people to be real. I felt like I had to be a nice guy. And unfortunately, as I wipe boogers or whatever the fuck that was hanging on my face, unfortunately, I'm not very good at being fake. I never have been. I'm not someone this is why I don't keep jobs very long. I'm not the motherfucker to go in there and sit there and, hey, Steve, how are you doing? I'm doing great. How are you, Steve? No, fuck you, Steve. I don't give a shit about you, Steve. I'm lightweight selfish. I'm lightweight narcissistic, so watching myself is probably what I enjoy more than anything. God, I'm admitting some fucked up facts about myself right now. I love listening to my own music. I love watching me on video, and I have since I was a child. My grandparents had this big ass, the video cameras back in the day in the 90s that looked like they're holding a fucking mini refrigerator over their shoulder. And they would turn it on during the Christmas months, like in the living room and whatnot, and just kind of get the vibe of Christmas. And while no one was in that room, I would go in front of the camera and I would just talk like a fucking TV reporter. And I remember my grandma coming in the room and getting mad at me. She'd be like, "Leave that camera alone." And I'm over here like, bitch, if you would have just embraced who I was as a child, maybe I could have been somewhere today. But she made me feel like I shouldn't get up. How are you going to tell a 6, 7-year-old kid who loves being in front of the camera to fuck off and leave the camera alone when, bitch, you're the one that turned it on? Didn't you turn it on in order to record moments like this? And then I go get in front of the camera and you want to act like I'm doing too much? Fucking grandma. I'm wired crazy in my head because of that chick. God damn it. She ruined me. She ruined everybody in my family, but we'll save that for another day. Long. I'm not the motherfucker to go in there and sit there and, "Hey, Steve, how are you doing? I'm doing great. How are you, Steve?" No, fuck you, Steve. I don't give a shit about you, Steve. I'm lightweight selfish, Steve. I look out for me and me only most of the time, Steve. All right? Fucking Caitlin. So,
Fucking Caitlin.
and I started getting really depressed the last month or so. It was just building up until I kind of had a little blowout. I didn't tell you guys I had a blowout, but one of my subscribers know, Andrew, we had a talk. And yeah, I was down bad a few days ago. And I told him literally I'm at the point where I'm thinking about deleting my whole YouTube channel. Just getting it the fuck out of here. I don't want to deal with this shit anymore. I don't want to deal with feeling like whatever I do is not good enough. You know what I mean? 5 people would love it. One person's like, "I hate you. I'm unsubscribing right now." I can't tolerate that shit. You know what I mean? Especially when I'm reacting to songs that some of these I don't give a fuck about. At all. I don't give a fuck about it. So I finally decided a couple days ago, I'm not doing this shit anymore. As far as, I'm not going to sit here and just because you say a song in the comments, let me go fucking hurry up and react to that just to make this one person happy. Nah, fuck that. I'm reacting to what I want to react to. And that's what I should have done from the jump. The funny thing, you guys, is I said that this was one of the first rants I did where I was in a good mood, but any normal person watching this would assume that this is me in a bad mood, right? If you didn't know me. But this literally is me in a super good mood, and yet I still sound like a negative cunt. I still sound like such a negative cunt, bro. I can't stop this shit. The demon fucking lives on and I can't get him to shut up. But I swear to God, I do get more positive in this bitch. I promise you, it's coming. Comments. Let me go fucking hurry up and react to that just to make this one person happy. Nah, fuck that. I'm reacting to what I want to react to. And that's what I should have done from the jump. Over here doing Taylor Swift reactions. The fuck you mean? I don't give a... Oh my God. I always wanted to get into stand-up comedy, and the more and more I watch myself, I'm like, if I wasn't such a pussy, I would get on stage and try stand-up. I've wanted to do stand-up my whole life. I make myself laugh more than any of these so-called comedians that are on tour that are fucking boring, snooze-fest-ass comedians. And by the way, I am reading what you guys are saying. With my keyboard over here to the left and this monitor way hard right over my shoulder, it's super hard to reach it. So I am reading what you guys are saying. And Cosmic says, I have my non-sister, as I refer to her now, who did that to me, ruined me. Yeah, I know, I feel the same way. And of course, as we get older, I do understand that we gotta stop blaming other people for all these fucked up, what's the word I'm looking for shaping and molding our personalities into being rude or being standoffish or whatever your character flaws are. We have to do our best to not put that blame on people from our past. But at the same time, it's do we? We are who we are because of how we were raised, the environment we were raised in. you could do your best to try to change it. And, you know, you might be able to see a behavioral therapist that could help you, but I've never seen a therapist. I don't have money for therapists or none of this shit. So me coming to the conclusion that I am wild, that I am lightweight narcissistic, that I am selfish, this is all me realizing this shit on my own accord over time, you know? Realizing that I'm not always right, realizing that most of my problems are from my own bullshit, you know what I mean? But people just think you're supposed to wake up one day and just somehow be a completely different person than who you've been wired to be for months. It's crazy to me. I'm a handful, an absolute handful. To make this one person happy? Nah, fuck that. I'm reacting to what I want to react to. And that's what I should have done from the jump. Over here doing Taylor Swift reactions. The fuck you mean? I don't give a shit about no Taylor Swift. And I could say the same for several other artists I've reacted to. I want to react to what I want to react to. I want to open up what I know from music and share what I know about music and what I love with you guys. And if you guys are down for the journey, great. If you're not, don't let the door fucking hit you on the way out. I want to react to what I want to react to. And what made me realize that I feel like this will work, one of my favorite genres, actually my favorite genre, I don't know what you want to call it. They call it 100 different things these days, but it used to just be called gangster rap. It's always been my favorite genre. Since I was fucking literally 8, 9 years old, I've been into gangster rap. Some people call it drill. Some people call it trap. Like, I don't even know the difference. It all fucking is hard as shit, right? So I'm just going to take drill, trap, gangster rap. I'm going to take all these that are similar and put them under one umbrella, and I'll just call it gangster rap. I've always been into hard rap. The harder, the better. The more aggressive, the better. I really like aggressive rap music. I always have since I was a young kid. And the other day, and I think that's only because it embodies my inner fucking anger and my demons more than anything. Like it almost makes me feel better about the way I already feel, like how I'm already hardwired. And when I listen to gangster rap and hear people killing people in the streets over colors and petty shit like, oh, they lived a block away, so we hated them and we shot up their house, it makes me not feel as crazy as what I otherwise feel when I don't listen to gangster rap. It makes me feel better about myself, basically. Here's the thing. I haven't been doing any hard gangster type rap shit because most of my subscribers came from one artist by the name of Ren. Yeah, and Ren has good music. He's not gangster rap, that's for goddamn sure. We could all agree on that. He raps, and he's pretty damn decent at rapping. He sings. I would consider him more like... What's up, Jenna's in? Thanks for joining in. And yeah, Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Ugh, man. There we go. He's not gangster rap, that's for goddamn sure. We could all agree on that. Coolio Gangster's Paradise, that's one of the best songs of all time. That song came out when I was in 6th grade, and that was one of the first songs that was such a good song. That song hypnotized me, put it that way. When I was a kid and hearing that song, I used to run out into the living room when I heard the commercial for the movie Dangerous Minds. When that movie Dangerous Minds came out and they would play the commercial all the time and you would hear the song, I would get so hyped because back then we didn't have the internet. There was no just go online and download Gangster's Paradise. So when it would come on the TV, it was like, that was your moment to listen to it. I would sprint down the hallway full speed at like in 6th grade just to hear that song in the commercial. Tell me, why are we so blind to see? I fucking love that song. The beat is amazing. And even after all these years, that song holds up. That song is still legendary 30 years later. He raps, and he's pretty damn decent at rapping. He sings. I would consider him more like pop alternative meets like slight hip-hop-ish kind of, you know what I mean? He does a lot more genres than just that, but if you were to try to peg Ren as a one genre, if you will. It would be kind of like a poppy alternative with like a little bit of hip hop, is what I'd say. Even though he's done some jazz and some rock and some whatever, all this other shit. And yeah, I like hard shit. I always have. But the only reason why I haven't been reacting to any hard shit is because, again, 98, 95 regulators. Good old Warren G. Warren G is one of the only famous artists that have actually heard my music and messaged me. This is back in the MySpace days, I believe it was. And he told me that my music is dope to keep going. He was one of the only celebrities that heard my music back when I was younger, and he told me that if I keep going, I'll eventually blow up. He was like giving me props on old music of mine. Warren G's dope. 5% of my subscribers, you guys came over because of one song by Ren called Hi Ren. And I feel blessed for that. But at the same time, I feel like because of that, you guys, in a way, without really intending to, kind of forced me into this tiny little niche of just Ren's music. And I got burned out. I don't want to react to just Ren's songs. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that. But I felt like in order to keep the channel growing, I felt like more or less like I was forced to keep doing his music. Or at least very kind of similar music to his, which one thing I found out that really kind of took the wind out of my sails, for a lack of better phrases or whatever you want to call it. I found out with the YouTube algorithm, and I've been wondering, for those of you that don't know, my analytics went from where I was getting about 5 to 10,000 views on my channel every single day, all throughout the month of November, all throughout early December, and then right about December 6th, 7th, suddenly all my shit went off a cliff. And then when I did that reaction to Masochist, it went even further. And I don't just mean like, 60% of my viewership fell off. I mean like 99.9% of my viewership fell off. And for a while there, it was stressing me out, and I was wondering why. For those of you that have been in my Discord server, I've even questioned it in Discord and was like asking if anyone knew like maybe what was wrong, or maybe if I got shadow banned or being squelched by YouTube, all this kind of shit. And this is the fucked up thing I found out about the YouTube algorithm that I never knew when I first started doing reactions. When you first start throwing content on a YouTube channel, YouTube's algorithm will put your material out to everybody, regardless of what they like, because it doesn't know who your audience is. And they establish finding out who your audience is based on those clicks from the first videos you post. And long story short, Hi Ren netted me like 3,500 subscribers, which to this day is like 90% of my subscriber base. And once YouTube finds out who your target audience is, and you get that initial batch of subscribers that come pouring in, at that point, YouTube will no longer suggest your material to random people, and instead will only put it out to your subscribers. And here's the catch. If you post a new video after your target audience has already been set in stone, if you post a video and your subscribers do not click it at a fairly high rate, YouTube will then say, this video is obviously garbage, and they won't suggest it or recommend it to any non-subscribers. This is how I fell into the trap, into the hole that my account is currently in. And since I haven't been reacting to Ren's music and 98% of all my subscribers are fans of Ren, if I react to anything that's not Ren, you guys don't click it. If you guys don't click it, it tells YouTube this is trash. We're not putting this shit out there. It don't matter how good the content is. I even made a joke to Andrew. I could literally be the person that has proof on who the person is that killed Kennedy. I could have a video right now, the most crazy video ever. And if I throw it on YouTube, since it's not a Ren video, you guys don't click it. So YouTube's algorithm assumes, hey, this is trash. We're not going to put it out there to anyone. This is why I was getting an average of like 3,000-4,000 views on each video. And now it's more like 100 if I'm lucky. It's like I never even got the 4,000 subscribers. It's like I'm back to day one, and it's because I'm not reacting to Ren. And if I had known, so in a way, the 3,500 some odd subscribers I've got from that high Ren video, they're hurting me more than they're helping me right now. In an ironic twist of fate, my subscribers that I feel blessed to have are hurting me more than they're helping me because they don't click on anything unless it's Ren. Now, I'm not saying 100% of you. There's some of you guys, you'll click on everything no matter what I post, but 99% of you guys are not clicking it. I posted this cop video where I was reacting to like all these crazy cop shit, and I thought it was going to do numbers. This was a couple days before I discovered this information about YouTube's algorithm. And I posted it, and I'm like, damn, that was one of the funnest reactions I ever did. This one's going to probably do views. I woke up the next day, it had like 20 views. And I was just, that just sent me into a whole realm of fuck, man. And it's because it's not a Ren video. So I'm now kind of stuck in this dimension where it's like either I got to react to just nothing but Ren, which is fine, but how much Ren can you react to before you run out? Like, it's not like he has 38,727 songs where I'm going to be able to react to Ren for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? He's only got a certain number of songs. And if you guys aren't clicking, well, then I am in YouTube jail and dungeon. So after I got butthurt about that, that sent me into a depression. I'm not going to lie, that sent me way back. Because after I got you guys as subscribers, it took me out of my depression. I was happy. I was walking around light on my feet. I was so happy. I literally got to the point where I'm like, shit, based on the money I got in my first month for monetization, it wasn't a lot. It was about, I think, $600. But when you get $600 your very first month of streaming, even though most people are lucky to get $50 to $100 in their first month streaming, it went to my head. And it made me think, damn, if I can get $600-700 in my first month, what am I going to get in my second month? $19. Let me say that again. My second month of being monetized, $19. So yeah, so that sent me into a depression because I'm not working right now. I don't have a real job right now. The only income revenue that I have right now is on YouTube. So to go from almost 700 and thinking this is the start of something amazing, I'm finally going to make it, and then get $19 the next month. My lady's like, you got to figure this out. You got to give me some more rent money. I'm like, babe, I got 200 I can give you now, and maybe I don't. Fuck. Now maybe some of you guys can understand. I wish everyone was watching this that was a subscriber, so you guys would kind of know a little more as to why I'm manic as fuck and like losing my mind. I'm over here spending time on all these reactions, and I'm just like, dude, we made $19 off fucking 30 videos we uploaded in the month of December. What the fuck? You mean to tell me I got paid 8 cents for each one of these? 8 fucking cents for each one of these videos I'm doing? Now you can maybe understand why I'm like, man, I might just delete my whole YouTube channel because this shit's driving me crazy, crazy on you. Oh, which is why I branched out into other artists like Webby and these kind of artists or whatnot. But the other day, I decided, fuck it. I'm just gonna finally react to some hard shit. So I reacted to a song by FBG Duck. The song's called Slide, and it's some hood shit. I didn't realize you guys are typing a lot more. Let me read some of these real quick. I kept seeing your videos before I subscribed. I believe it. Vagabond, oh holy shit. Sherry, yes, I know that one. I do. I've watched most of your uploads at this point. Isn't that wild? Right. Sherry, I've been busy lately and need to catch up on your uploads. I got plenty of them, and they're all in playlists now, so it's a lot easier. If there's a specific artist you want to listen to, you can click that playlist and it'll just be all of Ren, for example. Jenna's in. I got a pee coming on again. That coffee's running through me. Jenna's in. TMI, Dennis, you don't gotta tell him about your biohazard. Jenizen says, in the defense of Ren fans, relax, just listen. I read that like a mother, like a second grade substitute teacher would say, relax, Dennis, just listen. I feel like for those who have gone down the rabbit hole per se, it really is quite impressive how many genres Ren actually does perform so no, it really is. There's not of all the artists that have made music over the years, there's only a handful that can tap into all the different genres that he's done. I agree with that. I think when a new reactor experiences high Ren and they're all just like kids with a new friend that they want to show them to all the different tricks the wascally wabbit can pull off. Yeah, exactly. Sherry Wolf, it makes you feel better. I'm noticing that tons of people are reacting to Ren lately and they are getting the views just like you did. Like getting a lot of views, you mean? Or they're where I'm at right now where they're getting hardly shit. The thing that I find mind-boggling is like that they just hold your recommendations. Like I could see if they limited it a little bit based off the reaction of your subscribers, but I can't force my subscribers to watch everything. I need to find out if there's details out there about what the percentage of your subscribers need to click your new video in order for YouTube to be like, okay, let's put this out to a bunch of random strangers, because that's where the subscribers start coming in, is when it puts it out and recommends it to a bunch of subscribers. If you have a good thumbnail and a good title, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like all my thumbnails are amazing, but they're good enough. Most of them. Most of my thumbnails are good enough. And if YouTube would just put them out to strangers, I probably would be at 5,000, 6,000 subscribers right now, because that's the rate they were coming in. They were coming in like I would go to bed and wake up and 150 new subscribers. And that fucking turned my head into a hot air balloon. I'm all walking around the house feeling like a tough guy and shit, like, yeah, that's right, yeah, we finally doing this shit. Never made it with my music, but I'll make it off this, yeah. And now I'm just like a neutered dog, literally like a neutered dog. YouTube is playing with my emotions. But the other day, I decided, fuck it. I'm just gonna. I don't make shorts. I mean, I've made a couple, but usually my shorts are just like my dog Reggie. I need more like ideas. I don't know what to do with shorts because I don't want to go too outside my niche. Like my niche is obviously showing my own music and trying to incorporate that with doing reactions to other people's music. And I'm not sure what to do with shorts. You know what I mean? Like how to make them entertaining or like what exactly to do. If it was something where I could just open it up and go on my little 2-minute rants or whatever and they were getting clicks, I'll do that all day. But I just haven't really done a whole lot of that yet as far as shorts. Yeah, Prof is dope. Jenizen, did you see Prof do that live concert a few days ago that was on live stream? That shit was amazing. Finally react to some hard shit, so I reacted to a song by FBG Duck. The song's called Slide, and it's some hood shit. And when I reacted to it, I figured, fuck, this ain't gonna get no views. None of my subscribers are gonna give a fuck about this. They're gonna look at it and be like, what the fuck kind of hood shit is this? I'm not, you know what I mean? That's what I thought was gonna happen. I figured if anything, Ren's catalog would be about as deep as mine, because like Ren, I've been cooped up. Like Ren, all throughout my 20s, I didn't go to bars, I didn't go to clubs, I didn't go to house parties, I was a hermit. I'm not even joking when I say that I spent 15 years of my life, every waking moment of every day, working on music, whether it was making instrumentals, writing, recording, mixing, helping other people make music. And I have about 350 songs. Granted, once I got really depressed thinking there's no way I'm going to make it, I finally got to about 35 years old and started, reality started to set in that, damn, I'm probably never going to make it. And then after losing my friend to suicide that was going to go on tour with me, I got to the point where I gave up. For like 5 years, I didn't make anything new. But either way, not to go down that rabbit hole, I thought that Ren maybe would have about 300, 400 songs or so. I still feel like unless you prove it, that he's probably has right about the same as me. Maybe like 800, 700. But then I would run out of Ren reactions in a year or two, and then what? show up at his house like, Brand, I need you to make more music, bro. My channel depends on you. I'm riding your coattails. Fuck. And it's some hood shit. And when I reacted to it, I figured, fuck, this ain't gonna get no. Oh shit! I just saw the video of Prof talking about Red Rocks. Where's that at, by the way? The Red Rocks place. Yeah, it's true. There are so many great musicians that never go anywhere. Just like there's some brilliant actors out there that could end up being your favorite actors or actresses out there that will never get an opportunity. Unfortunately, that's just life when it comes to any type of creative, musicians, artists that do paintings and drawings, people that do music or sports and this type of shit. It is so hard to get in. It don't even matter if you're good. You could be one of the best in the world. And especially when you have a personality like mine. I could keep it real. I already know that 99 out of 100 people I meet, they're like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, I rub him the wrong way. I know this about myself. I'm not dumb. You know what I mean? I know that I'm a hard personality to deal with. I don't drink alcohol. So the fact that I hate alcohol and have always been against alcoholism and alcoholics, I pretty much told 90% of the people that I could have became friends with in my 20s, fuck you. Because I don't like alcohol. I hate it. I despise it to the point where, like, if I find out you're an alcoholic, I'm not fucking with you, period. I can't tolerate it. I dealt with so many alcoholics in my family that it taught me from a young age that this shit should be illegal. I get mad just seeing alcohol commercials on TV, especially if you're an alcoholic that hates on me for smoking a little bit of weed from time to time. You fucking kidding me? I'd rather find out that you're a cokehead than to find out that you're a raging alcoholic. And I'm not even joking. I'll say it again. I'd rather find out that you're a cokehead than a raging alcoholic. But unfortunately, it goes hand in hand. Usually cokeheads are alcoholics and vice versa. Music. Or at least very kind of similar music. And all my friends that I've had over the years who are popular, who have a lot of friends and get along well with everybody, they're all fucking alcoholics. And they say that I'm too rough around the edges and that I'm too much of an asshole. And I'm like, oh, okay, bet. Let's see how you would be if you don't drink any alcohol, you fucking moron. Stop drinking all that liquor. You're not the good person you think you are. You rely on alcohol to change your personality, change who you are. And now you seem like this bubbly fucking person that's super social when we all know goddamn well if you stop drinking alcohol, you would be the same fucking monster, the same hermit that I've been my whole fucking life. Don't get me started. Fucking, save it, Dennis, save it, don't say it. To his, which is why I branched out into other artists like Webby and these kind of. I've heard, I think, 1 or 2 songs by Mexican OT. It really does. How many children have been abused because of someone being drunk? How many women have gotten the shit beat out of them or worse, killed at the hands of someone that was drunk? How many drunk driving accidents that have killed innocent families and civilians are we going to allow before people will stand up and shut this shit down? How many football games do 10,000 people drive home drunk every fucking football game, every sporting event? How many mothers against drunk driving ads do we got to see before we wake up and realize that it's a fucking problem, and it's been a problem since America's first, got down with the get down? I would be the biggest advocate ever. And fuck mothers against drunk driving. You think just because I'm not a mother that I don't give a fuck about people out there hurting people on alcohol, raping women and all this wild shit because of alcohol? You know how many good people end up being rapists or end up being abusers just because of alcohol? I know this because my Uncle Danny is one of the greatest men you will ever meet. But sadly, he's an alcoholic, and as soon as he gets blacked out drunk, he is a different person. He goes from being the nicest, most gentle, most reserved, never talk shit about anybody, and as soon as he blacks out, demon time. You better get the fuck out that house, he'll put hands on you. He can't keep a girlfriend for shit. He lures them in when he's sober with his kind-heartedness. As soon as he's drunk, they're gone. See you later. Because he's a nightmare. And we got just a world of bunch of people running around, a bunch of Uncle Danny's running around, and it's all alcohol. Oh, God. And we just pretend like it's not a problem. We focus on transgender people. We focus on Biden and Trump and all types of dumb shit, and it's crazy. And it's only because they're making money off of it. The government, none of these big elitists, they don't give a fuck about any of us at the end of the day. They pretend they do, but only if they're getting, that money right there. See that? I'm rich. Rich, baby, I got that $10 bill over here. But it's all money. It's always been money. They'll try to make it about race and about division between sexes and them, there, he, who, him, what, where, and whys and all this wild shit. But at the end of the day, it's never been about none of that. It's all money. And I don't have that much of it. I don't know about you guys. I got to use the restroom like a maniac. I will be right back. I'm going to press play on this, though. Unless you guys don't mind me pausing for a sec. Either way, I don't have much time to react. I have to pee like crazy. Actually, I'm going to just keep it paused. I appreciate you guys rocking with me, by the way. I was in a terrible mood when I started this shit up, but now I'm feeling cool. I'll be right back after these messages. Wherefore art thou lighter? Wherefore art thou lighter? Well, wherefore art thou lighter? I'm actually going to rip this cigarette a couple times, so I'm going to hit play so you guys aren't feeling as bored. My bad. Nicotine calls. One of my subscribers, you guys came over because of one song by Ren called Hi Ren. And I feel blessed for that. But at the same time, I feel like because of that, you guys, in a way, without really intending to, kind of forced me into this tiny little niche of just Ren's music. And I got burned out. I don't want to react to just Ren's songs. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that. But I felt like in order to keep the channel growing, I felt like more or less like I was forced to keep doing his music. Or at least very kind of similar music to his, which is why I branched out into other artists like Webby and these kind of artists or whatnot. But the other day, I decided, fuck it. I'm just gonna finally react to some hard shit. So I reacted to a song by FBG Duck. The song's called Slide, and it's some hood shit. And when I reacted to it, I figured, fuck, this ain't gonna get no views. None of my subscribers are gonna give a fuck about this. They're gonna look at it and be like, what the fuck kind of hood shit is this? I'm not, you know what I mean? That's what I thought was gonna happen. And to my surprise, that song has gotten the most views of any of my songs I've reacted to in basically the last month. For a while there, all my videos that I was reacting to was getting over 1,000 subscribers, like consistently. And then in the last month, I've been lucky to get a couple hundred on a lot of these. That's when I started getting irritated, and I'm like, shit, not only am I reacting to shit that I don't really want to react to or that I don't care for, but I'm not getting views anymore. So I decided to react to this song called Slide by FBG Duck, thinking it would only get like 20 views. And to my surprise, it broke 1,000 views. And I also thought that, since I am a white guy, and if you don't know me, you look at me and you might assume, we all assume about people. Everyone out there that sits there and acts like they don't judge people based on how they look, that's bullshit. We all do it subconsciously. You know what I mean? We all do it to a degree. And I'm sure if you've never met me before, you look at me and you might think like, oh, this guy's a dork. He likes rock music, and you might make these assumptions about me, but the truth is, I'm a brother, like for real, I'm a brother. I'm not your average white boy, I'm telling you that right now. I've never been your average white boy. In fact, I get along with black males more than I do my own race. Here, I'm gonna say it, I am racist towards white people. It's facts. My lady will back me on that. Actually, I got a lot of homies that'll fucking back me on that lightweight too. But yeah, decided to do that song, and it got a decent amount of views, and I'm like, shit, maybe I can react to some and I thought you guys would look at me and be like, oh, and then not make fun of me necessarily, but I figured that maybe people wouldn't click the video because I am an older white guy, right? As much as I hate to admit that, I don't feel old. I'm only 41, but to some people, 41 is old, and I know this shit because when I was 15, 16, 18, 19, I looked at 40-year-olds like they were fucking 5 years away from passing away and being in a convalescent home type shit. So it kind of made me feel like, damn, I can't, now that my channel's all about Ren, I can't react to what I really want to react to because no one's going to give a shit. And then to my surprise, that video got 1,000 views, so I'm hoping that maybe I could finally start reacting to some shit I want to react to. However, just because gangster rap, trap drill, all this shit, just because this is my favorite genre, doesn't mean it's the only genre I like. Again, I like almost everything. The only thing I don't like is gospel. I haven't found a gospel record, not that I go out of my way to look up gospel shit ever, because it's, but I don't like gospel. And I don't like real soft Christian rap. Some Christian rap's okay if they're like harder and a little more aggressive about it. But I don't really care for that. And I've never been a big fan of jazz music either. And no offense to any of those genres. I mean, we all have our own. I'm gonna go back just a little bit and read chat real quick. Have you thought about doing podcasts of all this? Says Cosmic. Yeah, I actually have a podcast, believe it or not. I just kind of, like everything else in my life, gave up on it because I didn't feel like I was good enough. If you go on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, I have a podcast out there called Super Honky. Long story as to why I decided to name it Super Honky. Shock value for one. For two, I tried like 10 other titles and they were taken, or the YouTube was taken, and I wanted something that was available not only on YouTube but on every other platform that made you find me easily rather than a bunch of other people. And I did 2 seasons, about 24 hours, actually more, about 27 hours of me talking. Each episode was an hour long, and it's still out there. I don't know. I walked away, and then I started doing the YouTube thing a little bit more, and I've talked about everything under the sun. So if you like this little rant I've been going on in this video, you will definitely like my podcast. The first episode is titled "They Stole from My Dead Mother." And it was me talking about my mother when she passed away of a random heart attack that they try to claim was natural causes. She had this crazy back surgery that was like a trial experiment. And for whatever reason, they sent her home less than 24 hours after this dangerous surgery. And she died in her sleep like the night that she came home. Didn't have a caretaker with her. She was only 58 years old. And long story short, her caretaker, who was her best friend, was caught on camera. This caretaker lady didn't know that my mother had an audio video security system that was hidden in her apartment. And there are videos and audio of this lady that worked for this company as a caretaker that was supposed to be caring for my mother. And she's in my mother's apartment less than an hour after the coroner removed her body with like 3 strangers, and they ransacked my whole mother's apartment, stole jewelry, everything under the sun. And by the time I finally got out there a few days later, because like I didn't have the money to go down, my mother used to live 6 hours south of me. And I was working at the time. I couldn't really get a day off. By the time I got there and tried to put an end to it, her whole place looked like it was robbed. Like every drawer, every nook, every cranny. It looked like crackheads went through her shit. And obviously, I already took the fact that my mother passed away abruptly very hard. But then to find out that some caretaker had like 3 tweakers in her place and was going through all of her shit, I lost my fucking mind. And that was what made me start the podcast. I needed to vent. I had nobody to talk to other than my lady about the shit that I was dealing with and what I was going on, or that was going on. Thus the name, that shocking name they stole from my dead mother. That is episode number 1. I talk all about that. I talk about how the coroner told me it was natural causes. It seemed like they didn't want me to try to press further or dig deeper. And, yeah, I don't want to go down that too far right now. It's going to fucking open up some wounds that are not healed yet. But yeah, basically I got a podcast, and I probably should get back into doing them. But I was thinking instead of doing that, I started doing my Dennis Rants video. Believe it or not, I don't like talking for more than an hour. The podcast was getting kind of tiring, sitting here talking every week for an hour on the mic. I'd rather keep it to like 20, 30 minutes. That's why I've been doing these Dennis Rants, but I'm slowly opening up in the rants. And the podcast, since the video wasn't in my face, I could just say whatever was on my mind. But in my rant videos, believe it or not, I do my best to keep them somewhat cordial. You know, I don't want to go too bad in these damn things. But yeah, Super Honky, SUPER space HONKY, Super Honky. It's on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. Let me read through these. You're bringing me down, man. I'm not trying to bring you down. I could talk all day about my experiences with it, Jenna's in. Okay. I really think it would be a great podcast series. What's the grifter name? The ball under the cups. The grifter game? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Maybe you're talking to what someone else said. That's the American government. Shell game. Seashells by the seashore. I feel judged by this pause screen, Dennis. My bad. Could have fast forwarded some. LOL, we've seen this already. React to Winter Wars. Dance Monkey. Give the person what I want. What is Winter Wars? If you do a podcast, you can do music you love, and you can do play your music. You could rant your heart out and get others to come on, people you find interesting. I would love to. Your headspace can imagine. I love Marilyn Manson. Damn trigger finger. Oh, wow, damn. I saw that one. I was sitting there getting patched. Disgusting, man. Yeah, it was. It was fucking terrible. And then when I went to go hit a stogie real quick, I went to go get a lighter from the room, and to my surprise, my lady was sitting up in bed watching this. She was asleep, but I went in there and I'm like, "You're watching?" She's like, "Yeah, I've been watching." I'm like, "Well, look at you, old Cake the Snake. You can't say hi up in chat, boo." My boo thing is in the next room, peeping this, making sure I don't say anything too wild. So we're gonna have to hide those naked photos of the ladies. Tuck those away. Shh, don't say nothing. Shh. I have a suggestion for you to check out on your own time. The Who, and the song is called Wolf Totem. There's also a version with Jacoby. I could do that. Like almost everything. The only thing I don't like is you can make the videos so much more entertaining, because You could be more animated. You could lip sync the words. You know the words, you know the energy, you know when the change is coming in the music. And even though I know a lot of these reaction channels on YouTube, even though I know a lot of them will preview the song, they'll pretend like they haven't. They'll pretend like it's the first time they've ever heard it. When in reality, if you really pay attention, it's obvious they've heard the song before, but they'll sit there and try to sell you on this whole idea that they've never heard it type shit. And at first I thought it would be corny, lightweight, for lack of better words, to sit there and react to some shit that I already listened to or that I already knew. So because of that, I was refusing to listen to all the music that I've come to love over the years. And then I thought about that for a while, and I'm like, damn, that doesn't make sense. It'd probably be better to react to the stuff you know, because then you're better prepared. You know where a song's gonna go, what direction it's gonna go in. So instead of just sitting here vibing, not knowing what to say because I've never heard the song before and this type of shit, now I could actually break down. Can't do it. You know how long I've had this channel for 18 years. You think I really want to delete this channel? I don't. Especially now that I just started getting some subscribers in a few months ago. You know what I mean? I don't want to delete this shit. I gotta do. Where you at, Mia? You could say hi in chat. Don't be slick. Don't be over there slicking them all out, baby boo. People over here like, he don't have a girlfriend. He's making this shit up. He's crazy. Nah, she's just shy. I would get her to come in here and talk, but she's like the opposite of me, like anti, not about herself. Right? It's the only way things would work, right? You can't be with someone like me unless you're like super selfless, I think is the word. Do what I'm passionate about. I have to do what I love. And if you don't love it, sorry. My bad. There's going to be plenty of stuff, I promise. There she is with little Reggie sitting there in the picture. Hi, Booney. Hi, Booney. There's going to be plenty of stuff that I react to. I was married years ago to my son's mother, but that didn't work out. But no, my lady and I aren't married. We've been together 13 years, though, so it's the same thing. We've been living together 90% of that whole time. If you like me, then you gotta put a ring on it. If you like me, then you... I personally don't believe in the whole thing of marriage. The only reason why my baby mama and I really got married is because we were pressured by her family. Her family is like hella Christian values, and since she was pregnant with my son, you know, it was kind of forced. And it didn't do a whole lot of good. We still ended up splitting up and all that shit. Yeah, marriage is overrated. It's literally just paperwork. It's like paperwork, and now if we cut it off, you know, it's now she could take half my shit. She could just take my computer if she wanted to. I'm good. We don't need it. But she is essentially Miss Sanders. All right? All right. That is going to surprise you. Whether it be some old 90s R&B song that you forgot all about, and then you hear it and it reminds you of when you were in high school, whether it be some new shit that you've never even knew existed and you end up liking it, so now you're going down that rabbit hole. I want to take what I know about music and dish it off to you guys, rather than having you guys dish off what you like to me. Maybe once a week I'll do stuff that you guys, you know what I mean? That you guys actually want me to react to or whatever. I felt like I was lightweight ruining my channel, honestly, by doing some of the reactions you guys are giving me. Some of you guys were suggesting me some god-awful music. Like, terrible. And because of that, my channel was suffering. There was stuff that you guys are... There I go again, blaming everyone else. Having me react to that's 15 years old that no one's even paid attention to, talked about, or none of this shit. And how am I supposed to get views on some song that nobody gives a rat's ass about, right? Not all of them. So if you are watching this and you're taking what I'm saying to heart and you think like, yeah, I'm down to get married. It's not that I'm not, but I'm also the type of guy where I don't like me being a perfectionist. I'm not the type of person that will go get my lady some shitty $200 ring at Walmart just because I'm poor. You know what I mean? I'm the type of person where if you can't do it right, don't even do it. Like, everything she's done for me, she deserves a $20,000 rock on her hand. Like, literally, like, without a doubt. And I'm not gonna go get her a fucking ring pop and be like, is this good enough, babe? Nah, that ain't gonna work for me. Even if she said she's fine with it, that ain't working for me.
We're gonna be underwater for weeks.
We're gonna be underwater for weeks.
I'm already so pruny.
This is
Ick. Yeah. 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 No! No! So the same everywhere I go. Like wherever I go. No! Look at you, motherfucker. Whoa! Lame man fuck. Gosh, you got a party, do I want to go? I'm like, let me think about it real quick for a minute. No! Nah, sorry, I don't really fuck with you dudes. I ain't coming in with these fucking new shoes. Only dudes inside, that's lose-lose. I'm busy that day, I'm living that way. I'm busy as hell, man, don't give me that face. I'm sorry I couldn't get out to your show. I was busy having sex with a woman.
True.
Your whole persona look counterfeit. You can count me out if you counted in. Your mama knew you wouldn't mount the shit. Look like you were waterboarded as a child and shit. Y'all so excited when I walk in the room. Does it look like I am excited about you? Can you tell on my face I want to puke? Fucking y'all the worst. No! No! So the same everywhere I go. Like wherever I go. No! Look at you, motherfucker. Whoa! Lame man fuck. Gosh, you got a party, do I want to go? I'm like, let me think about it real quick for a minute. No! Nah, you ain't popping like you say you.
Yeah, this song's going. I was gonna let it play through, but then YouTube's gonna tell on me and all this extra shit. They're probably already gonna tell on me anyways. But yeah, I'm digging this song. The beat's cool, his flow. I like when he gets weird with his voice. Like when he talks in, you know, weird accents. I've always been the type to do that too.
Whoa! Lame man fuck! Gosh, you got a party, do I want to?
And I would show the video, but since this is a live stream and me being a paranoid motherfucker, I don't want this to be the one time that, you know, that I get a strike or some dumb shit. So I'm hiding the video. Surprise! Even though the audio can still be picked up, so it kind of is what it is.
I'm like, let me think about it real quick for a minute. No! Nah, you ain't popping like you say you.
Vicky, I know all about it. And no problem, I appreciate you. Everybody's been quiet. It's been kind of getting to me lately. Discord. I've been lightweight talking to myself in Discord lately.
Everybody know it. Nah, I look like Santa sipping red Fanta about to slay these hoes. Nah.
Oh shit. I drank the coffee down the wrong pipe. That's what she said.
I've been getting mine. I ain't got the time to play with these hoes. Nah, you was hating on me back when I was broke. I know how it goes. Yeah, everybody got opinions. I ain't worried about opinions that'll never change the vision. Let me see what's on the menu. Another rap, another venue. I don't feel them. Y'all know my flow venom. It's crazy cause they the one biting on me really. I could probably put it in any instrumental. Any rapper trying to get it even though he should already. No! No! So the same everywhere I go. Like wherever I go. No! Look at you, motherfucker. Whoa! Lame man fuck. Gosh, you got a party, do I want to go? I'm like, let me think about it real quick for a minute. No!
Fuck no, I ain't listen to your mixtape. Ugh.
Bitch, no. Tryna match weed when the weed don't match. I be like, bitch, no.
You need to buy your own drinks, motherfucker. Get your shit straight. Ugh.
Bitch, no. I don't need more like, bitch, no.
12 at the door like,
Bitch, no.
12 at the door. What does that mean? For you squares out there, what does 12 mean? I feel like you guys are Googling it. Before you Google it and try to act like you're cool, it means the police.
Bitch, no. Bitch, no. Bitch, no. I'm shining, shining, shining. No.
He said, no. Yeah, it's a banger. By the way, that's by Prof. Why do I always say Proof for some reason? Prof. Proof minus an O. Short for professor. Prof, don't get mad, bro. I only got like 8 people watching, maybe if I'm lucky, okay? This isn't gonna hurt your revenue, bro. You don't need to strike my channel and all that. And besides, if my head wasn't as large as yours, we would basically be brothers. Like, I could take my hat off and my glasses and grow in a mustache, and you and I would literally look like brothers from maybe a slightly different mother. All right, Prof, so don't be over here acting like you need to turn my channel in to the authorities for streaming your material. All right, don't even do that. Don't, Prof, don't do it. Fit to screen. Why is that not working? I'm right clicking my source, go to transform, and fit to screen. There we go. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm the bigger headed version of Prof. The only difference is I have nicer teeth than him, but that's an understatement because my teeth aren't real, so it is what it is. No! Brothers from a different baby mother. And we're the exact same age. I think I'm a little bit older. I'm older than him by, I think, 6 months or something like that. I think he's April of 84, if I remember correctly. How old is Prof? He's 40. Yep, April of 84. I'm September of 1983. September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. 7 months older than that guy. No. Slightly nicer face, but when you sit here and you bring up money, I'm sure that makes his face look better. If we were in the same room, you're still going to say that he's cuter looking because he's got money. And I don't think he's the same asshole as I am, so personality-wise, he's probably better than me regarding that. But if he's an alcoholic, you might have to deal with that. Nobody likes a drunk man, unless you're a drunk man too. Yeah, that song's a banger. I still have only heard probably only like 6 or 7 songs from Prof, but so far I've yet to find one that I don't like. So that's legit. Yeah, but with less stuff on your hard drive. How long have we been streaming, you guys? It's been a hot minute.
Never lose an argument anymore.
Bertha, did you see my stream when I first started it, babe? Because if so, it was completely fucking embarrassing. She already heard it, though. I'm sure she heard me through the wall, like, bitching when I first started the stream. Because it wasn't working. She probably just, instead of hearing it loud and clear, though, this is what she heard right here, you guys. She heard me going like this. Fucking shit, fucking dick. Goddamn fucking stupid every fucking time. Piece of shit, fucking mother. And she's probably just in there like, God damn it, will he just stop? Will he stop? God damn, is he ever not bitching? As she's sitting there trying to watch her Netflix show. I'm just in here fucking losing it. Like always, losing it. You gotta lose yourself in the music, the moment. You won't ever let it go. You only get one shot, and I didn't take mine. Nope, didn't take mine. Says the guy who fucking met Dr. Dre and he took him under his wing and made beats for him. Eminem, shut your fucking mouth, bro. If I had a Dr. Dre come swoop me up, are you fucking kidding me? I would take the world by hostage right now. Because then I wouldn't have to make my own beats. That's the main thing that hurts me more than anything is my beats are fucking average as fuck. I've always been a way better rapper than I am a beat maker. I make decent beats, but not the level that you need to really blow up and take off. You know what I mean? For every 20 beats I make, maybe one of them is worth like rapping on and actually releasing it, but the rest of them are hot, steamy butt cheeks.
My phone died.
Where?
It's charging.
What are you coming in here for? Fucking jerk.
In the camera.
That's my boo thing.
Where's the camera?
Right there.
Oh. Hi. phone died. I'll be back.
You said your phone got
Yeah.
dead?
I was watching it, I didn't pay attention, and died on me. So it's on the charger.
What happened to sleep? I didn't wake you up, did I?
No, Reggie did.
Because when I went in there, you were like passed out with the TV on.
No, Reggie was having puppy dreams.
And I wasn't even planning on doing a stream like this. I was going to do the gaming, but of course I just kept running into fucking problems. So I finally, and then when the stream did kick on, I didn't have the game open. And then I was just in here cussing, thinking I was the only one in stream. And then Dekang was in here and trying to tell me, like, give me tips as to maybe what the fuck the problem
I
is.
was reading the tips. I don't know nothing about computers, so I didn't
No, I know.
nothing.
I think I finally got it good, though. I just have to fucking, shoot dang with the shoot dang. But you already know next time I do it, there will be more problems like always. Love you, boo. I'll talk to you in a little bit. We should watch some TV in a little bit. Love you, boo.
Love you.
Yeah. It's the only person on earth that has been able to put up with my fucking crazy ass for longer than 6 months. I am a hot chili pepper. Nobody really wants to hang out with me. Damn, I got that prof song already stuck in my head. That song is a banger. No, I keep thinking about it. He says, no. Oh, she's not going nowhere. Like she could get both of her arms and legs blown off in a weird accident, and I'll just be pushing her stubby ass around in a wheelchair. We're for real thick and thin. Like that's never gonna end, no matter what. Like nothing's gonna take me from her. Nothing's gonna, and if so, then I'll kill her ass. Shit. No, it's not. You know how they say till death do us part? I hope you do leave. I will fucking hurt you. Yeah, no, we both have almost as many flaws. My flaws are with my temper and shit, but she has her own flaws, and we both understand that love, and not to get all sappy, but we both understand that love is not always perfect, and so many people run away from relationships when one little thing happens, like, I don't like this about him, and then they're like leaving because of it. They watch too many Disney movies and they fucking believe that love is supposed to always be fucking perfect when it literally is never perfect. True love is when you could fucking deal with someone even through their weaknesses, their problems. You know what I mean? This is why the divorce rate is so high. Everyone runs away at the first sign of any kind of trouble. Now, if you're physically abusive type shit, then yeah, get the fuck out of here. I understand that. I completely agree. But I usually only put my hands on her on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Every other day, I don't really do shit. I'm a nice guy. But Tuesdays and Thursdays, she'll get backhanded around here. Dark humor, you guys. I love dark humor. Yeah, she's the one. She is the uno. The uno. I don't know what to do anymore, you guys. I'm getting bored and I feel like I should go watch a movie with my old lady. Have you guys seen that show? Let me find my chat. I accidentally closed chat. There it is. And then I take my glasses off like a fucking moron, knowing I can't read without them. Have you guys seen the show on Netflix yet that's called American Primeval? About the Indians and like pioneers back in the 1800s. Like that show is fucking incredible. There's only 6 episodes so far, and I'm hoping that they add another season. They're talking about doing a prequel. But before letting you guys go, if you guys are going to be bored after this and you have time to hop on Netflix, you should get on Netflix and look up, here I'm going to spell it in chat, American Prime, like that. Primeval, whatever. It's there in chat. But it is an amazingly good TV show. It's like one of the most talked about shows right now in America. It came out probably about a month ago on Netflix. Would it be interesting to you guys, or would you tap in if I reacted to movies, TV shows, and things like stand-up specials, like comedy stand-up specials? Because one of my subscribers by the name of Andrew hooked me up with his Fandango account, and he's wanting me to react to movies. The only reason why I was kind of feeling like I would be against it is because I don't want to get in trouble. I've had this account for 18 years. I don't want to risk getting copyright strikes. And the voice in my head's like, movies? You're going to get in trouble as soon as you try to do that shit. But I've been doing some more research on it lately, and I'm seeing that there are ways that you can go about doing it and having it qualify as the Fair Use Act where you won't get in trouble. Like you could either hide the video and cut the video out for 10 seconds, bring it in for 5 seconds, cut it out for 10 seconds, shit like that. So I'm thinking about trying to react to some stuff. There's all kinds of wild TV shows out there, and I already like watching Netflix anyways. May as well make it interactive and like actually hang out and talk in a live stream. Sherry says, I know someone who clips it down a lot and shows certain parts. So when they do that, no, don't watch much TV, but I watch a lot of stand-up. Jennison, have you seen this new stand-up special that Ari Shafir dropped? Do you know who Ari Shafir is? He's this Jewish guy. He's one of Joe Rogan's friends, one of the only friends that Joe Rogan has that's actually really funny other than Shane Gillis. But Ari Shafir dropped a special called America's Little Sweetheart, and that is also on Netflix. That shit is funny as fuck. And I'm a hard critic when it comes to comedy. People will throw me stuff and be like, there's no way you're not going to find this funny. And I'll watch the whole thing, stone-faced killer, not laugh one time. But Ari Shafir's special, America's Little Sweetheart, on Netflix, that shit is great. That shit actually had me laughing. Like, it brought me back to when I used to think comedy was funny. They can have a 2-hour movie, but his reaction is only 40 minutes. Okay, so Sherry, is he like skipping? Is he recording it in segments, does it seem like? Like maybe 2 minutes here, then he cuts off the camera, and then maybe 5 minutes later in the movie, he brings it back. Like, I need to like do more research on that as to how they're doing that. Because I want to make it as entertaining as possible, but I don't want it to be where people are confused as to where I'm at in the movie and type of shit like this. Shows the big parts. How does he know it's big parts, though, without watching the movie first? That's kind of what I was thinking. React to raccoons piling out of dumpsters. Hey, don't be racist. We don't say coon on my channel, all right? It was a joke, by the way, all right? And not a dark joke. We talking about dark over here. What's wrong with dark? I don't know. What's wrong with being pasty bright white? I'm so white I look like the color of Elmer's glue with this light shining in my face. I'm gonna get a fucking sunburn and risk melanoma by this ring light I got in my face. I feel like a fucking mole is starting to pop up on my head from this light. Yeah, definitely check it out, Jennison. That shit is hilarious. He shows the big parts. Yeah, that's what she said. Literally, since you did no for me. No! But yeah, that's the only reason why I'm semi-discouraged about doing movies is because I gotta figure out the format that makes sense where it doesn't take me out of the immersive experience of watching it. You know, I don't want it to turn into feeling like it's fucking homework and shit. That ain't gonna work. And I don't want to have to spend 10 hours editing it after the fact either. I was hoping I could just hit record, watch the whole movie, but maybe cut the sound and the video out for like... I've seen one other guy on there, this black gentleman that's on YouTube. Why do you have to bring up his race? I don't know. Maybe you guys know who he is. I can't remember his name. Kind of a heavier set black guy. He's got a goatee, bald head. And what he does is he will cut the audio and the video out for, I think it's like 5 seconds. Then he brings it in for 10 seconds. Then it's back off for 5 seconds. And somehow he has it where it loops like that. And he reacts to Breaking Bad, all kinds of shows. And I was like, man, maybe I could do it like that. I just have to figure out what plugin they use that allows him to cut it in and out like that manually. Or automatically, rather. Little garbage critters. Yeah, I love fucking raccoons. Raccoons are badass. Raccoons piling out of garbage cans.
Progress is a philosophy, a choice, a reason to keep going.
I call them street dogs.
Introducing the next generation of tonal
bandits. They're hella cute. He's like, oh, hello. Toronto residents have had a problem with raccoons breaking into their trash cans, but now the city is introducing new bins meant for the critters. Meant to foil the critters. Oh, that's fucked up. So what? You got a tipped over garbage can once in a while. It could be worse. You could be a raccoon starving. You ever think of that, Toronto? You fucking jackasses. Oh God, they always got to add this stupid music. Let me guess, they learned how to unlock these special bins? I would not doubt it. They're smart as fuck. He's like, looks like he's hugging the garbage can. You know what it reminds me of? The raccoon doing that right there as I lose track of the damn chat window yet again for the millionth time. You guys ever seen that movie Ace Ventura, Pet Detective? Also, I want to be able to keep an eye on my view count without like having to go to my actual YouTube stream in order to see. But yeah, if you guys remember Trash Pandas, if you guys remember Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, look at the raccoon right there, and what does that remind you of? You remember when Jim Carrey was in the bathroom and he jumped up on the wall like this? And he was like walking back and forth on the wall. That's what that reminds me of right there. When he was acting like he was sneaking through the bathroom and he was flat on the wall. Don't you want to pick that thing up and give it a hug? My lady likes weird pets. Like she's always wanted to get a goat. She absolutely loves goats, baby goats specifically. She loves otters. Are raccoons like terrible pets? Has anyone like actually had one and been able to tame them from a young age where they're just like chill? Imagine how cool it would be to just be sitting on the couch and you got a raccoon kicking it, fucking peeling a banana and eating it. It'd be badass. I love baby chipmunks too. Baby chipmunks and squirrels are so fucking cute. Yeah, Vicky, that's what my lady talks about. How they'll purposely knock each other over. Or if you just scare them or they get spooked, they just freeze up and fall over. Like, that shit's hilarious. I have a couch wolf. His name is Reggie. Big ol' 110-pound blue nose pit bull. Big ol' softy. Matter of fact, let me bring Reggie in here. You guys have been patiently hanging out with me this whole time, even though I'm a fucking monster that can feel impossible to deal with, especially when I'm raging. Let me go get my good boy in here real quick. Reggie. Come on. Come say hi. Say hi. Don't be shy, Reggie. Don't be a stranger danger. Sit. Who's your good boy? You the good boy. Shake. Shake. Just because you're on camera, you gonna act like you can't shake. Shake it. Shake him. Good boy. He just farted. That'd be hilarious if the camera picked it up. I just heard a furf. He farts all the time. Ah, that's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Yeah, this is my buddy Reggie. I've had him for 8 years. We adopted him from the Spokane Humane Society. They guesstimated him at the time to be about 2. As you could tell, he's still a cute boy, but he's unfortunately aging. My boy's getting old, huh? My good boy's getting old. So you could see the white hairs in his face, like he's starting to get the white hairs. Why'd he smile? Smile. He's a good boy. Yeah, dog farts are horrible. Reggie's can clear out a room quick. Fortunately, usually they don't smell, but if we give him table scraps, which we never can because he's got skin problems that are caused by food and shit, he's like a bubble dog. I don't know how the hell these things are, how people look at these guys like they're dangerous. This guy's just literally a big old fart cannon. He just wants to cuddle and watch TV and hang out. He'll literally lay on our bed and watch Lassie reruns like all day. Lassie plays on the regular TV out here, and he'll just lay in bed and watch fucking Lassie. And the other day I kind of felt bad because it was in black and white, and then I was like, wait, don't dogs see in black and white? So for him, it's like HD. Sit down, you big fart cannon. Reginald Ruger, aka Johnny Coldnose, and he's smart. He knows this camera's on. That's why he's not looking over here. I promise you, if the camera was not on, he would be sitting here with his head in my lap staring at me. You guys ever try to take a picture of your dog and the second, or pet, and as soon as you turn the camera on, it's like they know, they just look the other way? He'll be doing the cutest shit ever. And then as soon as I turn the camera on, he'll do everything to not, there you go, sit. Shit, boo-boo, shit. Reginald Ruger, Johnny Coldnose. Huh. Got like 40 nicknames for this love bug over here. The goodest of the good boys. That's what we call them, huh? The goodest of the good boys. But you see the pink right here in his mouth? He has like the most sensitive skin ever. We've had to treat him for staph infections so many times because he'll get itchy in the winter months and he'll scratch himself. And what the vet says is that apparently the bacteria that's in his nails gets into his bloodstream and then it turns into a wild staph infection. A little bubble dog over here. Huh. Your daddy's bubble boy. Bubble boy, huh, Reggie? Bubble boy. Bubble boy, bubble boy. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. It means the world to me. Especially with how I opened this up, being a big fucking pain fart. Dekang, if you're still up in here after all this time, brother, I really appreciate you. Sherry, I appreciate you. Cosmic, I appreciate you. Jenizen, nice seeing you. I don't think I've seen you in chat before. If any of you guys use Discord, go to one of my other videos and I put in the description my Discord server. If you guys would like to come hang out in Discord, I'm up in there every day. I got subscribers in there usually every day. We have a lot of fun. It allows us to get to know each other. See, there he goes. Now he's putting his head in my lap as soon as you can barely see it. He'll just sit like that the whole time while I'm playing a video game with his head in my lap. Huh, Reggie? But yeah, allows us to get to know each other a little more. Much love to everybody in here. Sarah Pitt, if you're still up in here. Vicky, I appreciate you so much. For everyone that did the donations, much love. Bad Wolf 15, good morning. Sorry I didn't get to talk with you much. I didn't actually see your chat until I scrolled up here a little bit. But to all my party people, be good, never bad, stay happy, never sad. I'm going to get this stream thing down, I promise. I'm going to get it down where I don't have to start it raging, because I was supposed to be playing a video game this whole time. And instead, turned into like a therapy session for me. Like, wait. All right, I'm gonna go watch a TV show with my lady. You guys have a good rest of your day. Stay. The motto I always say at the end of every video that I made up years ago. I should put it on a T-shirt, by the way. Be good, never bad. Stay happy, never sad. I'm out this.